Live. Hello, everybody. Oh, the anticipation. Hey, would you look at that? I came in. All right, shut up down there. Would you look at that? I come in the house early this week. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, Barrows. All right, we're 2 minutes and 2 seconds early. So there's Auto Salvage Outlaw, the T-Bird King. How's the weather down there, Auto Salvage? I know JB just texted me. He still doesn't have any power. So he's still roughing it down there. No Wi-Fi, no power. Colleen. Hello, Colleen. Hello, Mofo Driver. Boy, StreamYard's real slow tonight. There they are. What do you call them flying up? Who do we got? Hey there, Buck. There's Colleen Buck. Hey there, Buck. Nice today. Oh, that's good, Alice. I was glad to hear that. Mopar's Mustangs minivans. He had Buck on the truck the other day. That was pretty cool. I got a good chuckle out of it. Barrows must have got a coffee maker that plugs into his computer. Hello, Pure Pontiac Garage. Hello, John. For Cuda. Scarlet. Mofo, I was just going to watch your new one when this started up. I'll catch it later tonight. Oh, man. We're on the road till Monday. Wow. Nice hat. Thank you there, Dr. Art. Look at that. I can make anything look good. Busted Radio. What's up, Buckers? Hi, Chris. Thanks, Barrows. Thumbs up. Thanks for sharing that video. Got a few subs. Buck is stuck on the truck. That was funny. That was a good job, Damien. Hey, chat. BRG is in the house. Popping in to say hi. Hi, Jay. Rapid Transit Garage. Cuda Buck. Hi, Blake. Yeah, what did just Mopar Joe? I think he called me Mopar Buck. Yeah, well, I think starting Monday it'll be Buick back to the Buck. I got that 455 to put together. Doctor, I got my sticker. I tried that landing, but the cup holder on these PCs ain't worth a dang. Hi, you're welcome. Hello, Busted Radio. Hello, everyone. You get the shirt, Buck? Yes, I did get your shirt. Thank you so much. And the sticker. And I had a phone call. Otherwise, I would have put. I did a mail call video today, so I'll get that out tomorrow. But I got the shirt and your sticker. And I put them up on the garage door. The stickers. Buckaroos, assemble! Hey, Barrows, that's not a cup holder. It's a CD drive. That's funny, John. All right, I can't believe it's a week already. I know when I was at work on Monday, I'm thinking, man, today was one of those. It was one of those weeks I didn't want to go to work. I usually don't get them, but this week was. And the next thing you know, hey, it's Saturday. I got to do a live. And it wasn't too busy this week, so I got to watch the channels, some of their videos. I got to watch. What do you guys think about when I was? When I'm out in the garage, a lot of times I'll watch the videos of some of the channels I got to review, and I got to look at a couple this week, and just thought I'd do a little short of that. maybe get them some more exposure. I don't know if it helped or not, but hey, anything can help, I think. Or any exposure is better than no exposure. Oh, you got Michael Blake Blacktree. I think we all had weeks like that. Oh, you mean just this week? Buster Radio wants to know about the Barracuda. Well, it's kind of rough, but it'll be fun. I mean, it's what's his name? I think it was Doug. Doug says, "Yeah, it's an E body, and E stands for expensive." I just bought some body panels, and that was close to $500 for body panels, and that's only for that one side. That's the two corners of the windows and that whole inner fender well there. And then they were talking about today, well, you're going to have to put plumb bobs on there. And I said, man, I was just looking at plumb bobs. They have them over at Harbor Freight for like $3 a piece. So I have to go get a couple and make sure it's square, because see, that car was hit right there and everything was crinkled up. So I don't know if it was square to begin with. So I really can't go by what is there right now. So I'm going to have to try to keep it as square as I can and do the best I can. Because the only thing that's on there is those fiberglass doors and fenders, and none of that stuff lines up. It's all, I mean, the gaps are pretty wide. But I will get there. I'm going to have fun with it. It's a lot of, that's the worst part, is that side there. Until I get to the quarter panels, I don't know what I'm going to find out there. But Joe Royal made a good point today that said you got to watch when you start tearing all that stuff apart. You don't want to go put it back together. So I'm trying to just do little pieces at a time, but this car's not letting me. I had to tear that whole corner apart in order to fix it. So yeah, it is cool. I mean, they're a little salty, but I'm going to repair the lower half of the cowl. There's only a couple spots where I can do that. A lot of them holes I want to cover anyway, and then I'll put a new upper cowl in, and then they had fender well headers in there, so they got big holes in the side too. So I wanted to cover that up. So I'll spend the money and buy them side rails or the inner fender well there, and hope for the best. I'll be all right. I got a lot of people in here to tell me what I'm doing wrong. Cool thing about a rough car, you can do what you want with them. You can't hurt what's already hurt. That's exactly right, Barrows. And that rust hole that's there, it wasn't holding anything up. It definitely wasn't holding there. Yeah, there wasn't nothing there. And I had a couple of E-bodies aren't cheap. Yep. Oh, he has a couple of them. Yeah, well, while I'm doing that, I'm putting this Buick back together for the buck. I want to put that 455 in there, and then after that, I got that 440 that's in there is wounded. I need a bunch of parts for that, or another engine. I don't know. We'll find. I'm gonna let that Mopar big block lay around in this brain of mine and simmer for a while and see which way I want to go. But that's. So I only bought that car because it was an opportunity to get it now. I didn't get it I didn't have plans on doing anything with it right away. So actually, I can't let it go because, I like it. So I've been messing with it. Hey, Turbo Tom's at 311 subscribers. How about one? Hey, can one of you mods put his link up there for me? And then there's POS Racing. Good day, Buck. Good day. Hell, everybody. I'm way behind on the chat here because I was yakking about that CUDA. So go to Mopar's in the Park. Where's that at? I'm in Pennsylvania there, Blake. Mopar's in the Park. I will be at Carlisle. Chrysler's at Carlisle. And but all the money I have left, I need to spend on the buck for now. We'll get there. A little here, a little there. Sup, Buck and everyone. Barrow's Garage. That was my reasoning buying a $700 BMW. It was already trash, so I can make it better. Sup, Blake? Buck, you doing great. Well, thank you there, Auto Salvage. Appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna have to. If I missed any of your hey, Mofo Drivers at 254 subs. Cool job. Good job. Scarlet, the 4L Cuda 71. Minnesota, it's worth it. Oh, Minnesota. PPG. We usually keep reminding me of that, Blake. I don't know. I haven't been to Minnesota in a long time. That's only probably 12 hours from me. All right, there's everybody. Everybody saying hi to everybody. Jay, Mofo, Smack those. Well, thank you, Tim. How's Tim doing tonight? I haven't seen you in a while there, Tim. Good to see you. And everybody else in the chat, too. Hello. Shop Cat. Hello, Shop Cat. He was moving snow. There's Mofo Driver's link. Couldn't tell you how many times I have stopped looking. How many times I stopped looking. Okay, where are we at? All right. Mofo's Place, check them out. How do One-Eyed? Oh, how you doing, One-Eyed? Hello, Ron. Good to see you. There's Don. He's still sober. Looking for Tom. I'm slowing the trigger tonight. Oh, he's way back there in the chat. Let me see if I can go find him here. Turbo Tom. Oh, what a dingbat. Let's close that one out. Open this up. Open link, a new tab. There's Turbo Tom. Copy. Paste. Turbo Tom. All right. Yeah, did I miss any of it? There's Turbo Tom's link. Pure Pontiac Garage. Hello, Big Buckman. Hello, Ron. Here's One-Eyed Cat. Waves to the crowd. Landon said it's snowing again here. Oh, boy. Beat me to it. That's okay, Barrows. I'm just trying to help out. All right, what are we? 13 minutes, 14 minutes in already. Cool. We got 6 channels up on the board. And IT. Buck does it. IT. Buck does it. Buck does it. Buck did it. Let's see, I finally bit the bullet and made some short videos. They get 10 times as many views as my normal videos. I'm slow too, Barrows. Yeah, sometimes some of my shorts do really well, and others don't do well at all. But I look at it this way: how do I know what they're going to do unless I put them up there? If I don't put them out there, I don't know what they're going to do. Because this thing here thinks, hey, I'll put them up there, get 1 million views. I'll put it up there. I get 30. I'll put the next one up. I say I'll probably get 100, 200. I get 5,000. So I don't know. There's L&A Auto Works. Oh, L&A. Yeah, it's piling up out there again. Going to be end of March before I can dig out the parts I needed a month ago. Oh boy, there's 6%, a low 6%. He's climbing up there pretty good. I thought LA Auto Works was moving up there too. There you go. That's a good point there, Racer. The shorts won't do worse than 0. All right. Okay. Everybody will know Ron. Look for the shirt in September. Oh, look for the shirt in September. Yes, he wants everybody to sign his shirt. Tim Windsor, guy after my own heart. 6%. Hey, Pontiac. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well. I wanted to come home, take a nap, and I start taking the dashboard out of CUDA, and it was a wrestle. It was a wrestle. Well, the roll bar comes down in and holds it in, and so I had to wrestle it out. I got it out though. Backtree's place. Pretty cool stuff you got going on there. There's Backtree's link. Dashes always suck. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. I mean, I've done some nasty heater cores through the years, but I never had to take one out that had a roll bar in front of it that I had to work around. I only had this much room to get into the glove box with a little short screwdriver to get them 6 screws out of there. Was that you that showed up? No, it wasn't me. He told me I should have washed the car in drag because it's a drag car. Get it? I don't think that's going to happen, Mike. I mean, I don't mind wearing a short T-shirt to make you guys laugh, but I'm not dressing in drag. I'm looking to make sure because older editing software didn't support vertical video, but DaVinci Resolve makes it super easy now. Oh well, I use my phone. What I do is I record a video. It's in my my photos. Then I go into YouTube, my YouTube app, create a short, go find the video, bring it up, and I can edit it right in the short, and I can make either a 15-second or a 60-second. And then I can also pick pieces of multiple videos and squeeze them all together and throw a short out there. So the car is drag, not the driver. Yes, exactly. I'm replacing the taillight wire harness. I made about 3 videos on it so far today. I'll edit them and get them scheduled. Cool. Oh, his dash is welded in. Yeah. Well, I didn't take the rest. I just got the metal piece and tilted it towards the roll bar because I need to get up in there and get all the spot welds out for the bottom of the window because that whole windowsill is rusted all the way across. Well, not all the way across, but there's a spot like that and a spot like that and another one, so why not just do it all? You was my last signature last year, Buck. You have my only signature. You had to be leaving when that happened. Condolences. Well, thank you there, Ron. Good job at Patina Pit Stop. I'm sorry, I meant Blacktree. There you go. There's L&A's place. Check him out. He's a FOMO code guy. He also needs all the help he can get. I know. Hope you like German cars. I like all cars. Well, I can't say all because there's some that nope, and others that I like a lot. So Let's get to this. Where am I at? Oh, add to stream. Here we go. Boom. Now we're cruising. Hey, there's 162. Hello, 162. Working on a video project and listening in. Thumbs up, everyone. Help Buck out. Well, thank you there, 162. LNA Auto Works, seriously, man. Good stuff you got going on there, man. Yep. And, well, he's the last one up on the board today. So anyway, here's John Wilburn's channel. Here's all the content creators for the NoNameNationals under 500 subscribers. If you want to see the alumni, you can just click on that arrow and take you over there, and you can see all of us guys from last year. There's Buck Does It, Slant Daily, Mostly Old Parts, Perpetual Projects, Punisher. There's Heaven's Mopar. Hey, there's Patina, Pit Stop. 41 more subs to hit 1,000. Can someone put his link up for us, please? Thank you. And so you can go in and see all the other guys, and then you can always go back too. But you go in here and you click on this, and it'll give you all of them. So there you go. My next project's at 479, 472 for Hot Rod Guy's Garage, and Tony's Hot Rod, 430. I see Red Light Ricky too. Hey, there's Jason. Hello, Jason. So anyway, I try to keep all the links to all of these channels are here on John Wilburn's channel. They're also in the description of this live. And also in the description of this live, there's Joe. Hello, Joe. I have an asterisk against in front of all the channels I'm going to review tonight. So, and all those links are there too. And we're going to start at 38 POS. Joe, Mr. Polo, the Fiero guy, Dakota Timeout, and then lastly we'll have LNA Auto Works. So that's John's, and then make sure you subscribe to John and ring the bell, because everything that happens with the No Name Nationals happens on John's channel. Not all of John's channel, but and Dallas, but everything. John's involved in the whole thing. He's the coordinator. So you can go back through here and watch some of these lives that they did. There was some points announcements. There's a content creator workshop. This stuff was great. I learned so much stuff from these guys and from everybody in the chat too. And there was a bunch of those content creator workshops. He's going to have another one. Did he say March 12th? I think he's going to have one. So keep an eye out for that. There's a whole lot of information in them. And if you have time, go back and watch some of these content creator workshops. They talk about all kinds of descriptions and video editing and titles and thumbnails and different things you can do to help your channel grow. So go check out John's channel and make sure you're subscribed to him, because all the updates come through his channel. All right. There's Patina Pit Stop. Oh, John's place. Is that your link? I don't see it down here. Or maybe I'm not. Hang on a second. We'll get back. I guess I don't have the live chat on. Nope, still don't see you. All right. All right, Tesla coil with multiplexing. Wacky racers. Hello, Alva. How you doing, Alva? Okay, here's John's place link. You can find that stuff. John Wilburn. Thank you there, Barrows. Dick Dastardly had his dog Muttley. Yes. Hello. Max Wedge Dick Dastardly is usually in here too. Okay, let's go look at POS racing. I don't know. I guess YouTube just started doing this. I don't have to go searching for the video. Remember, I always have to search for how many videos I got. Well, POS Racer has 104 subscribers and he has 56 videos. All right. I thought the getting the Kaiser running reminds me of Cold War Motors. He got a Kaiser sort of like that. And that was pretty cool. He was down at the No Name Nationals and Big Mike's Hoopty Barn 51 Cornet. He did a walk around with that. And in this one here, he did a welcome to the channel. Come and sit and spell, and I hope you enjoy. And he just talked about his channel and what he's doing and what he wants to do and wants to go to No Name Nationals. That was really cool, Racer. So go check those videos out. And there he did a big block Chevy leaky intake valve. Buick touring car walk around. That was a funky video there because I guess the lens or something was different. Buick first run. Buck Mockstar. You guys can you hear my video now? Last week they had problems hearing my video. That's 1913 Buick. Maybe he can bring that and race Turbo Tom in his 16 Model T. Buick against Ford. He's got a bunch of neat videos. Yeah, he got a 4.3 liter in a Corvair. You can go check that out. Big block powered 59 Chevy. Last miles to No Name Nationals at Sykeston. He's another guy that he wasn't even signed up for No Name Nationals, but he ended up there and had a blast. He talks about it in his video here. Let's see his about page. 59 Chevys all the way. I only have 5 in the works right now. Only 5. Mofo Driver has 103 videos now. Cool. That's more content people can look at. More chances to get subscribers. Automotive and whatnot, do-it-yourself car repairs, hopefully funny stuff, vintage barn and field finds. That was at Kaiser was a field find. Unique auto tools and methods. I have a passion for 59 Chevys, as you might notice. I love the taillights. I've been a professional mechanic for over 30 years, ASE certified for most of those. Works a 64 Corvair with a 4.3, 59 Bel Air ready and legal to race at No Name Nationals. If I reach a subscription number requirement, I'll run it down the track. All right. Maybe I can take that into bringing the 1928 Willys Whippet it as well. We'll have the ultimate bracket racing event. Yes, yes, that would be cool, wouldn't it? All right, so there's his videos. He's got shorts out here too. He lost his clearance on his crankshaft. Bass Ackworth's 4.3. So there's a bunch of little shorts. There's other videos. Go check him out. He's got 106 subscribers now. Cool. Sorry I'm late, Buck. Hey, there's Mr. Polo C4. He's climbing up there too. Did we get his link up there? I'm going to put it up there. Paste it. All right, racer shorts. That's 38 POS. His link. In case we what's he say? LOL, mine's ready, just don't want to show much. Takes away the now factor. Okay. Good luck, POS 38 Special, as I call him. You're welcome there, Ray. I think you're doing a fine job. Mopar's on the move. Let's watch that one. I had to. There's Ray. That's a little short from the No Name Nationals last year. Okay, let's move on. Next up, Joe Royal Garage. Joe's been a big supporter of my channel. Always commenting on my videos and watching them, and I appreciate that, Joe. And hope I get to meet you this year. Get to shake your hand and yak a little. Maybe have a few laughs down there at the fire pit with JB. JB's a character. So I was watching his videos while I was doing work in the garage the other day. So I'm here to make friends who also like to work on cars. I try to do it myself. My goal being once I get it home, I don't send it to someone else to do the work. End result, I don't always know what I'm doing, and there is a lot of figuring stuff out. Don't I know it? I'm going through that right now. That's a good sentence. Well, thank you, Joe. Yes, that'll be great. And everybody else too, Joe. It's it's like a homecoming that a drag race breaks out at. I think that's how Buff says it. So there's Joe Royal Garage. You got 115 subscribers and 110 videos. Let me put his link up there before I forget. I like these links that they have the name of the channel right in there. Good luck, Joe Royal. Thanks, Barrows. All right. When Mama says you got a shovel to drive, the Bondo King. Oh, yeah, you got a big chunk of Bondo out there. So, anyway, what's been accomplished and where I'm going from now, I just got the trunk in there. That looks really good. Nice work. And this one here was a pretty funny video, I thought. Him and his brother were having fun, just hanging out and hanging out in the garage and just having fun. I like that. That's pretty cool. My little brother and I hanging in the shop, getting the trunk back. And let me see if we can see any pictures of his hot rod. Yeah, you got a hot rod here too. Well, sometimes you can see it in the background. There's the Summers and Festivals 2019. Hot Summer Nights Day 2. Cheap Jeep finally in primer. That's 3 years ago. Joe's been at it a long time. She told me to change the oil. Rocker installed on the 91 Chevy. There's always work to do when there's rust, right? It was bashing. I couldn't take it. Shout outs to some friends. Bassett Attack. Nova, finally, the firewall is done. I think this one here you can see is hot rod. This we get in the garage. Do some nice work there, Joe. There's his hot rod. All right, I'm not going to show you everything. Go and watch it. Good stuff. You've got a lot of good stuff. All right. That's Joe Royal at 116 subscribers, 110 videos. He still needs 374, well, 384. There's Fire Pinto. I'm a certified firefighter, if that helps. I see my buddy Cold War Motors right at the top of your screen there, Buck. Got to pop over to see the poncho. Cold War Motors. Yeah, I like Cold War Motors. Those guys are funny. And man, I'll tell you what, he can do some metal work. You know. All right, we're gonna move on. Go check Joe Royal out. He needs what did I say, 384 subscribers yet. Next up, Mr. Polo C4. You're welcome, Joe. Keep an extinguisher close. He will be all right. All right. So there we go. There's his about page. You got a pretty solid about page. Got 90 Corvette, 6-speed, 92 Chevy C1500. Fierro Guy's his little brother, and Punisher Mons belongs to his dad. So he goes on, I'm no mechanic, so if you have any tips or tricks to make it easier, I'll gladly take them. I'm always open to learn something new. Cool. So he has more short videos. Let's put the shorts up. Then he does, I think he only has 5 longer videos. I wanted to play some, but there's music on all of them, and I don't want no copyright, as you say, or as they say. So anyway, like new Chevelle Malibu, super clean Corvair, old bug turned rat rod, GR8s, 90 Corvette, clean S10. Love those Novas. I think that's a 66 or 67. Big Comfort Caddy. I had a few of those. Love seeing clean Civics. There's a Cuda. Very clean Cuda. Blue Lamborghini. So a whole bunch of cars you can take a look at. I'll listen to some of the music he picked for it. I think he does a good job at picking music for the videos that he puts out there. And here's the videos. He did replace the brake booster and master cylinder on his Vet. He does some online gaming too. I guess we can listen to his cold start. Somebody put Fire Pinto's link up there. Who is Fire Pinto? Oh, you got 955 subscribers. Looks like a Pinto man. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I'll have to check him out. Copy. I subscribe. There's Polo's link. This is Fire Pinto. Fire Pinto. Sykes. Yeah, no problem with that air fryer. This is not getting the watch hours. That's what is my audio distorted? Shut this off. It's Buck. Is it me? What's going on here? I had get your motor running. So Ron, is my audio distorted? Couldn't find them. Just a bunch of Pintos on fire. Is it only when I play the videos that it gets distorted? Oh, my car was so loud it messed up the audio. Oh, okay. Well, audio is fine for me. You're good now. Okay. Sounds okay now, Buck. I don't know what I did wrong. Let's try it again. Maybe it's just this video. Let's try another. Let's try this one. How's the audio? All right. Okay, shorts are great. Oh, I messed it up. Shorts are great for subs, but keep in mind that it is the shorts feed audience that you are getting with that. Don't let it discourage you and from your long form watch hours. Oh, it must be the video. Yeah, you're right there, Mr. Polo. It must be that car is so loud it distorts the speakers. Okay, so there's Mr. Polo, 125 subscribers, 49 videos. Go check him out. He really loves those vets. Can probably tell you a whole lot about him. Send him a message. Message in the bottle, right, Dean? And here's his brother. Brother. Let's see. He doesn't have much of a about page, but son of one and only Punisher Garage, here to learn, teach, entertain, and a ride for both me and the viewers at home with my 3.8 liter supercharged swapped 87 Fiero GT. So he has 130 subscribers, 31 videos, and we'll give you a sneak peek here. Cleaner, still running. Good job, Logan. I think it's Logan. So he has a few videos on that. He put the Flowmaster exhaust on it. It sounds pretty good. And then get the supercharged. Can I get my supercharged Fiero running? Well, we found out he can get it running. Now we got a custom dog bone, trading wheels. What else he got going on? All Pontiac Car Show. Checklist made for Fiero. So you can go back and see where they actually, I think where they actually brought it home, and then up to where he got it running and put exhaust on it and stuff. There's this link there right now. He's 130, so he's 370 away from 500 subscribers in order to participate in the No Name Nationals 2023. So I keep thinking I'm forgetting something about the No Name Nationals, but we also got the Racers Rep going on too. You get that. Let me go back to John's channel here and videos. Oh, it was alive. It was alive. Yes, it was alive. Yeah, here, the Racers Rep. Introducing the AHRA Racers Rep benefit, member benefit. So if you're a member to the AHRA and then you competition products and Howard's cams, you can get a discount up to 25% on certain items. It's 5 to 25%. So it all depends on the item. A lot of stuff I looked at was a decent savings. So you may want to think about joining the AHRA. You can probably make it up in savings in one order. That's the only other thing I think I forgot about. And don't forget, your videos. YouTube is not looking for people to watch your videos. They're looking for videos for the people that they have watching. So if they're searching for a Fiero with a 3.8 liter supercharged engine swapped into it, and he has that in there in his right here, like a supercharged Fiero running. If he has that in his title, he'll probably get a hit, and it might get his video watched. So he got 189 views on that, and 105 views here. I know when I was starting out, I was only getting 15 and 20 views. These guys are doing pretty good. What's he say here? Is there overnight camping at the NoNameNational? Yes, but you're inside. You can't be leaving in and out all night. But yes, it's if you're part of the NoNameNationals, either register or a spectator. I don't know if you have to be registered in order to camp there. You might have to be. I have to check on that one. Never thought about that, but there is camping there. We camped out last week or last year. A whole bunch of us did. Shopcat is chugging along quite happily, though. 871 subs so far, with some fun mini bike stuff coming next weekend, and I hope will boost things up. Well, cool, Shopcat. Anybody put Shopcat's link up there? I don't think I have share. Let me find it. Oh, he does have it up there. Okay. Oh. There's Shopcat's link here. Let's help him get to 1,000. Thanks, Barrel. Got a bolt, guys. I am meeting my son in town. Y'all have a well. Thanks for stopping in, Joe. Have a great night. Tell your son we said hello. Fire Pinto, we will show you the way. Yes, yes. Come on down. We'll show you the way. We had a blast last year. I think I remember racing a coworker's 86 GT around a Cloverleaf. Had my 70 Parazine. I could beat him on the straight, but on that leaf, no chance. Oh, 38 POS camped it as well. Here's a 30. Yes, there was some pusher motorhomes there and all. There was some big stuff there. Yep. Buck, I ordered 1.6 rocker stake, $203 to go with the 600 lift cam. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know what them rockers were in that 440. I would imagine they're 1.6, but the rockers are good. I just need a shaft. I heard you can get them refaced. All right, that's the Fiero guy. He's got a 3.8 liter swapped Fiero. That thing should fly. Got 130 subscribers, 31 videos. Go check them out. Next up, Mohawk's got to go. Good night there, Mohawk. Oh, they were 1.5s. Okay. Night, Mohawk. This here is Dakota's Timeout. He got 131 subscribers. He got 20 videos. It looks like he only has 2 shorts. And I watched this one the other day, but put the headers on. Car sounds good. I'll give you a sneak. Oh, right here. I think it's running here. Good luck, Dakota. Fieros were a precursor to the Saturn. Pretty interesting. I didn't know that. Save the Jetta. Yeah, I brought a tent. A couple of us had, a bunch of us had tents. Some people slept in cars, trucks. Dakota's looking to be the fastest Pontiac at the No Name Nationals 2023. You got a free carburetor, a small block Chevy tunnel ram. Shaker scoop is back. Homemade cross ram. 4-speed time for the Camaro. You got a bunch of cool videos you can take a look at. No audio. Did that happen? BNR Racing. Hello, BNR. So when you say no audio, is that me or the video? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, Buck. Thank you. Audio is back now. Oh, I wonder what happened. Cool, Max. I'll probably be up your way Memorial Day weekend. I'll be in touch with you. So when I play a video, is there audio? What was that? When you click on it, you crack up and you can't hear the audio. I crack up. Yeah, both of it. Oh wow. Maybe I have it too high. Let me see. That's off. All right. Maybe this is too high. Let me lower that again. See if that works. Okay. Videos have no eye. Don't let them give you the shaft. No audio on the videos. How about that? How about now? No good? Audio killed the video show. How about now? Can you guys hear that? Nope. Well, I don't know what happened. All right. I apologize for that. Let's see audio. Field tech, speaker, audio driver for display audio. Let's try that one. Let me see if I can hear it. Nope, still ain't got no video or audio. You guys hear that? Default speaker. Huh. Watch the collision frame repair video on YouTube and race car chassis channels. Good education checking the front and rear of the CUDA. Frame rails and rider support only. Well, thank you there, BNR Racing. I don't know why I can't. You hear a wine conversation, multi-one parts on show. Hello, Dan Saloma Rentals. He came up with a name for the CUDA. He said the orange car, since it's already orange. Orange car bad. Yeah, how about that? But you guys can hear me fine? That's weird. Let me stop it, right? I'll stop the screen. Then we'll start it over again. See if that helps. There we go. Now let me know. Oh, hello, hello. Oh, yes, do that all the works. I'll definitely watch it. But can you guys hear the audio from the video? I have it playing. Probably not, right? Nope. All right. Oh, you. All right. I don't know what's going on there because I can hear it. I can hear it on my laptop. Oh, oh, oh. Yes, we can't play videos then. Let me get this out of the way. All right. It worked for a while, though, didn't it? All right. Darn. I don't know what to do there. What to do. Must be some kind of noise canceling feature. Oh. Didn't think of that. All right. So that's Dakota's timeout. Man, I wanted to show something on LA Auto Works. You guys can go watch all this stuff. Free carburetor, small block. You got 132 subscribers, 20 videos. He is 168 away from, no, 368 away from 500 to participate in the No Name Nationals 2023. So, did we put his link up here? I don't know if we did, but I'm going to do it anyway. Copy, paste. That's a bummer. Can't play no videos. I have to check into this noise canceling feature. Maybe that's what's happening. More about this channel. Did we look at his about? There's nothing there. All right. Didn't think so. Go check out Dakota's Timeout. Last but not least, we got LA Auto Works. His about page. Epic family friendly car content for you awesome people. You're here. You might as well subscribe and be part of the roller coaster we call life. I like that sentence. He got 147 subscribers, 90 videos. Another thing you can have in here, LA Auto Works, is the year, make, and model of your cars that you're working on. I see you got a Mustang there. It looks like maybe a Malibu or Impala or something in the back there. That might help you get some hits. Now look at this. I wasn't subscribed, but I am now. So I was watching some of his videos yesterday, and this one was cool, but I don't know if you can hear it. You got to watch it. The little guy's having fun with the vacuum sweeper. He's pranking dad. I guess you guys can't hear that, right? Good luck, LA Auto Works. Nice Mustang. Look at him. He's having fun. You got to watch that. You got to see the too cool, man. Too cool. It is cool. That's awesome. Get him started young. That's young. Um, this was a cool one too. He was MIG welding some molding holes, welding them shut and grinding them. And let me see if I can show you this. But let me see if I can get him welding here. But he either got skin of leather or he doesn't feel them sparks. Or he's just that used to all them sparks flying around. But he does a good job explaining it and doing the job. He must have been doing this a long time. And there's Bondo Billy. He makes fun of Bondo Billy in one of his shorts there. There's Bondo Billy. You can't hear it anyway, but go in there and watch some of this. And he has music on a lot of his shorts here. You got 90 videos, 148 subscribers. He's 352 away from participating in the No Name Nationals 2023. Man, I'm sure you guys can still hear me, right? Let me check. Yep, you can still hear me. I don't know why I can't hear the noise from being welding a long time. Hands don't feel nothing hardly. No, they'll feel it later on in life. That is very cool. My minis are just being stored at the moment. I'm still moving tiny parts. The room next door to the mini room is filled with Honda 600s. Oh, cool. Welding, do-it-yourself how-to videos are hot, man. Those are what we call evergreen videos. Once you start catching traction, it's those kind of videos that will pull you through, man. There you go. There's some good advice for you there, LA Auto Works. Keep up with that, showing people how to cover holes in or even patch panels in, weld them up, sand them down. Look at Bondo Billy, man. He took off like crazy, showing people different things, especially with bodywork. So Bronco Black Diamond, what now? Customer, metal repair, broken into Wrangler. A lot of these things you see, like here, you got 2023 Bronco Black Diamond into the Wrangler. You could have the year there. Year, make, and model will help too on a lot of these. No Name Nationals. Will it happen? Will it survive? There's the little guy. Priceless. You know, like put the year, make, and model of that four-wheeler you got on there. There's 2016 Mustang, you know, 2016 Ford Mustang, or whatever, Ford Raptor, whatever year that was. Might help you get some more hits on your subscribers. Like I said, go back to John's channel here and go back and find some of these early content creator workshops and watch some of that stuff. You can even cruise through it pretty quick, and you'll get a lot of good hints there and a lot of good information. Hey, there's Arrowhead. Hello, Arrowhead. Squirrel. So anyway, LNA, 148 subscribers, 90 videos. Go check him out. He needs support to get to the No Name Nationals, and looks like he got some cool videos going out there, or going on there, and know-hows and how-tos, and so go check him out. And with that, we're going to wrap up the review session. I know I only got like a little over a half hour. I'll be going through them pretty quick, but some of the guys don't have newer videos to watch or things to talk about. And I think let me go back here. I don't know if we put his link up. Copy, paste. There's LNA AutoWorks. Can you recap the channels? Why, yes, I can, Arrowhead. I just don't have any video. I don't have any sound on the channels. But anyway, Arrowhead, I do have all the links are in the description of this live, but I'll go through them. First off, we started out with 38 POS Racing with his 59 Chevy. All right. He's got 106 subscribers, 56 videos. We did Joe Royal next. He had 116 subscribers, 110 videos. He's got the yellow Nova 65, I think, or 63, 63, I think it is. He's putting together. Just put the floor pan in, had some time with his brother. That was a cool video. Mr. Polo C4 has 125 subscribers with 49 videos. And he has a bunch of shorts, only a couple long videos, but he really likes the C4 Corvettes. Yeah, listen to Barrows here, LNA. Yeah, that's true, but just read that there. What Barrows says, all of them, all the key words like 1965 Mustang, 300 Ford inline six, etc., etc. You can think of, but put them in the sentence form so it's not spam. I didn't know that part either. Well, thank you, Barrows. Next up, we had that Fiero guy that he's putting. Well, he bought this car with a 3800 or 3.8 liters supercharged engine in it, and he just got it started too. And then we were out Dakota's time out. He's got that Pontiac Trans Am with a 455. He did a header swap and stuff. Hey, first responder. I'm driving home, I'd be listening in. I did see the original Italian Job and still watch Born Identity, which Born movie first. Born first. And then the last but not least, we did LA AutoWorks, which you might have just jumped in on here. He got 148 subscribers and 90 videos. He does a lot of auto body how-tos and different things. I guess they would be different things, wouldn't they? Here he's welding a 67 Chevelle, 2016 crash, Mustang crash bad. What was that? Side panel removed. Cletus and cars. Mustang quarter repair. 66 Mustang caught on fire. Hey there, First. How goes it, man? There you go. Arrowhead has some good advice here too. If you think of keywords as something people would be searching for, like how to fix a sagging door, etc., you'll grab more views. That's a good point there, Arrowhead. Thank you. He needs a few more. Hey, there's Testa. Hello, Testa. So that's the 6 that we went through last night or today. All right. Let me go get my channel. I guess we'll go this way. Content. Where's content? That's analytics. There's content. Live. Boom. And then you can see I have the link to all the channels that are under 500 in the description below. And then the ones with the asterisk are the ones I did the review on tonight. There's Arrowhead's place. There's his link. So next week we will start on. Well, I gotta watch because they're changing up and down all the time. So, but we'll start with Mohawk, Lukey B, back motor, funny car, Smoke Branch Garage, Chucky's Garage, and I think Road Beer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We're gonna get rid of this. Remove. And it's back to me. So did I miss anything here? I'm just bummed that I don't have no sound. I don't know what happened to the sound. Oh, you're welcome there, Scarlet Four-Eyed Cuda. I've been doing this. Man, it's a long time. Let me see. Let me add this to the stream again, and then I'll show you. We got to go back to content, and then the lives. You can see all the lives I've done. A lot of these lives are going to the No Name Nationals, but I've been doing the channel reviews. Well, I got 57 now. Let me go to the end here. So it was all No Name Nationals. That's where I started out doing. So I got a bunch of them. 4th of July, reviewing. They're all No Name National videos. There's Link to Testa's place. He's up in the. Is he up in the 400 yet? I don't know. Let me see. Home. Click here. Testa's at 336. All right. So we helped a few people out here tonight. Now it's his turn. That's right, John. And you do a good job at explaining everything and doing that, finish that restoration. That's what I would call it. Unless you started that from ground up. I don't think you did, though. But there's Scarlett's Place link. He's at 71 subscribers. He needs a lot of support, too, and he's putting that Four-Eyed Cuda. We're finishing up the a couple little odds and ends. There's always work to do. Yes, guys, just keep posting videos. I said that earlier. I think the more videos you got out there, the more chance you got to get subscribers. And the more you get out there. I just had a call from my buddy today, and he said to me, he says, "What junkyard were you in?" I'm like, "What do you mean junkyard? What video were you watching?" He says, "About a Ford truck." I said, "My God, that was last year." He said, "Yeah, I did say it was months ago." I said, "They must be putting my videos back up again. Or that one's just starting to hit again. I don't know." But hey, there's Hunter. What the buck? Uh-oh. Looks like they dropped the sub from you, but you got it back. Much appreciated. Okay, I'm back, mofos. Hello, mofo driver. Hey, Sam Mountain Ballistics. All right. Hey, I know what I forgot to do. Copy the link. Let's post the link up there in case somebody wants to jump in here. Pin the message to the top. There you go. How about Pure Pontiac Garage? 812. He's headed to 1,000. Good job there, Pure Pontiac. You got to keep putting them videos out. Just tell these guys, keep putting videos out. That's what Auto Arrowhead just said. Went and helped my. Hey, guess who it is? Hello, Testa.
That's happening, Buck.
How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I did see your I think it was last week you made the comment that is Jonathan my nephew, and I think I told you yes, but I didn't get to talk to you.
Yeah.
I think he told me, he said he knows you or ran into you somewhere on the night.
Yeah. I met him and Steph a long time ago.
Okay, yeah, they always raced up at Beaver, and then now he goes out to Second Mountain. There's a Second Mountain, not Second Mountain.
South Mountain.
South Mountain, yes.
Yep. Yeah, because he's got a Camaro now and a Corvette, and
yes,
I still guess they have the Hellcat.
Yes, Stephanie still has the Hellcat, and he has the Camaro he bought. He got a good deal on that. He says, "Hell, it's $250 a month, and I get to beat it on the track." And then he has his truck too.
Okay, yeah. Does he still have the Neon?
Yes, I believe he still has one of the Neons. I know he had two. He might still have two. I know he had an SRT4. But the first gold or maroon Neon he bought brand new in 2005. And that week he tore the whole interior out of it and took it to the drag race. He only left the front seat in, brand new. He drag raced it from then on. He's been at it a long time. And I always wanted to go. I always wanted to go see him race. Him and his mom used to race too.
Okay.
And I never got to see them. And then No Name Nationals came up, and I called him. I said, "Hey, you show me how to drag race?" Because I never drag raced on track before. And come on out. So I took my Chrysler out there, and he went down the track with me and gave me a whole bunch of tips.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. I think the last time I saw him, he was out at Lebanon for the cruise night.
Yeah,
and that's the last time I talked to him.
Yeah, and I didn't. I'm surprised I didn't go, or was I up there? I was up there one time. I think I went up to the one park up there on top of the hill.
Yeah,
all the cars, and then they were ending everything by then.
No, it keeps on going. Then they go through they cruise through town.
Oh, okay.
They go and cruise through town, and then everybody hangs out they all pull into McDonald's there after they cruise through town.
Well, I'm hoping I can participate this year, but I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, my Buick still runs. I got the 455 block back this last week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I got that back, and I get the heads back first, and then I got the block back.
Wow! So now all you got to do is just put it all together.
Yeah, and I ordered the wrong size main bearings.
Oh no!
So I had to send them back and get the right size.
Oh geez.
Well, I thought the whole thing was standard, and only the rods are standard, and the mains are 1000. So, yeah, well.
What are you gonna do?
I look at it this way: it must have been supposed to happen that way. to slow me down, because sometimes I get going too fast. I need to slow down, especially when you're putting an
Yeah.
engine together. You don't want to be going too
Well,
fast.
yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't
You
want to
want to
forget anything.
take your time and put everything together. That's for sure.
Right. Well, one thing is I got the block painted anyway. I mean, I'll still go over it and touch it up here and there, but I figured I'd do that after I washed it and dried it off. I thought, man, I might as well paint it now. So if I do get oil on it, it'll just wipe off.
Yeah.
But once I get the heads and stuff on it, I'll give the whole thing a squirt.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at now, and I've been working on the CUDA,
Yeah. So now you belong to the Mopar Club now.
the Mopar. Yeah, Mopar Buck, they called me yesterday. Yeah, and Buck CUDA.
Bakuda.
Yeah.
Are you gonna race that, or what you gonna do with that?
Well, that's still up in the air yet, but I think I'm gonna. I think I would like to keep it a drag race car, keep the roll bar and everything in there, and sort of um, fix what's wrong with it, clean it all up, and just make it like a nostalgic race car. You know what I mean? I don't even know if it's safe to go down the track or not. It should be, but I'll go over everything before any of that happens. But it'll get raced, that's for sure. So
Yeah.
Jonathan will do some good hits with it. I'll take it down the track too, but I'm no big drag racer. But
Well,
I
what's in
think
that 440?
yeah,
That a
there's 440 in there, 727, but motor's wounded, so I have a whole lot of work to do there yet too.
oh geez.
Well, it seems like everything that happened was supposed to happen. Like I was gonna get the motor running so I could drive it in and out, get the transmission and all straightened out, and then Mo Buck. But that's pretty cool. But what happened was I took that valve cover off. Well, actually, I saw oil in the right side header, so I put my bore scope in. I have that videos coming out, but I put a bore scope in there, and I saw some nicks on the one piston, and so I pulled the head off. And then when I went to go pull the head off, the whole rocker shaft was broken in half.
Oh geez.
Yeah, um, so that's when I start digging and digging
Oh
and
boy.
digging. The more I dig, the more I find, and it's the same way with the body work, with the rust. The more I dig, the more I find.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So I mean, it's one of those cars that I always wanted.
Yeah.
So it'll be a lot of fun. I mean, it's a lot of work. Um, I think it'll be fun. There's Terry Grover. Hello, Terry. Hello, good people. Oh, LNA is in Chattanooga. He's in Trenton. Okay. Oh, he likes that one, Mo Buck, instead of Mo
But
Power. Mo Buck.
well, I see it's got some Krager super lights on it, so they're pretty rare.
Are they old? Yeah.
Yeah, they're old school.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they are Krager, and um, that thing was bought to be to drag race. So it's been drag race since 1978. So it's
Yeah,
it's been used.
that's almost all its life. It's been a drag car then.
Yeah. And that's another reason I thought, man, I might as well keep it that way. And if I do keep it that way, then I don't, because I'm not no Barrett Jackson restore type guy. You know what I mean? Um, I can make things better, and
Yeah.
I can be perfect. I'm not a perfectionist at all. So
Well, it's got no lights or nothing in it, does it?
no, right. There's no headlights.
Fiberglass doors, stuff.
Yeah, fiberglass doors, fenders, hood, front bumpers, fiberglass, all that stuff. None of that stuff lines up very well either. So that'll be a job putting all that back together too. But uh, I get it all straightened out. I didn't want to go as deep as I am, but I had no choice. You know,
Yeah.
I I
Yeah.
took the windshield out because I wanted to fix the rust around the window. You know,
Uh-huh.
and and it ended up when I got to that driver's side over there, I took the fender off and there was a rust hole there. So I looked down in there. I said, "Oh, that don't look good." So then I so then I cut because they had fender well headers in there too. So that was a big hole. I
Yeah.
thought I thought I'd put a patch panel in there, and then once I looked in there, I said, "Man, that ain't good." So I I looked at how much that panel was, and I ordered one for the whole inner fender.
Yeah. The apron.
Yeah, so I ordered one of them. It's a 12-piece kit. It comes with all the other brackets, so it's like it was on sale. I had to buy it. So once I did that, I cut down into the big hole, and then I cut over into the firewall, and then pull that out of there, and I was, there was nothing in there where
Oh,
that thing goes.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I put a video out today of what was in there. It's all rusty. So what my plans are is just to cut back a little bit, so I don't know if it'll twist or not, but I just cut a little back, and I want to put those two corners in there. I got those panels coming, and then just put the top of the cowl on. You know,
Yeah.
because that cowl is in two pieces, so I can just put the top one on, and then repair the bottom one. There's only a little rust hole in the center, and then there's a bunch down in the wheel well. So I
Okay.
can put patches in there, and that was hit on that side too, because that that cowl was crinkled.
Oh, geez. So it got nailed.
I started hammering and dollying and pushing it all out. Now the bracket for the master cylinder is like a 3/8 of an inch away from the firewall. So I
Oh,
don't know if that
jeez.
got pushed back in either, you know.
Oh, it probably
So I
transferred through that whole thing.
Yeah, so I got to go look at all that stuff too yet, you know. But I didn't want to do any of that. I didn't want them to pull in or straighten in any of that stuff until I get the top panel.
Yeah.
Because I think if I laid the top panel in and got all that where it's supposed to be, and then bring everything out to that panel, I think I'll be okay. I will find out.
Sounds like
It's pro-
fun.
yeah. So what's it going to be? A little crooked
Yeah. Well, it had plexiglass windows in it, didn't it?
on the sides, yes, but the
Oh,
front was
not the winch.
the doors are plexiglass windows, but
Okay.
you know, and but the back windows are glass, the front windows glass, the rear windows glass.
Oh, okay.
You know, there's some rust around the rear window, but I didn't want to get too far on that. I want to just stay in that one corner and get that, and then move. You know,
Yeah, just jump around and fix whatever needs fixed then.
yeah, just do one thing at a time. Because if Royal left in me a little um, comment about sometimes when guys get too far and tear the whole thing apart, they don't ever put it back together. And
Well,
I
yeah.
was thinking about that today. I'm getting deeper and deeper, and I'm like, man, I don't want to get to that point where it gets too overwhelming. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why you see so many half-finished cars on Facebook Marketplace in
Right. And
pieces.
I think that's how I got my buck, the Buick, the Skylark, because of it was started, but it never was finished. You know?
Yeah.
And then it just sat and sat and sat. But
Yeah,
one good
that's
thing is I have a YouTube channel, so I need content. So I have to I have to
yeah.
work.
Well, I know all about the cutting and welding and hacking, trust me.
Yeah, I see you got your Firebird back together, but I didn't get to see the video.
Well, there's more videos to come. We got the quarter panel fitted up. It
Yeah,
is actually back together. That side's all done. So,
cool.
except for all the putty work, but I didn't release a video of it being done yet, but I'm like a week or two behind.
Okay,
But
with the videos, yeah. Well, that happens.
so,
Yeah,
but now I'm starting on the other side, so and that's going to be more cutting and welding in a big way
yeah. I guess
because that's
is there a whole lot of Bondo on that side?
oh my God, yes. Yeah. It
Well,
got it it's an accordion.
is it? Oh my. Well, that CUDA, I don't know what I'm going to get to once I get to the quarters. Because I
Yeah,
could
it
see.
looks like they hacked those things out, man. Looks like they chopped the shit out of them.
Yeah, they did, but they actually ain't too bad. But they used one of those. Remember those old fender well things you got where they're all sliced and you can bend
Yeah,
them in there? That's
yeah.
what they used. Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
yeah,
Oh, man. Be cool to put a
so
set of flares on that thing, though. Because they're already radius. You
right,
go in there and just put a set of flares on it. Be kind of cool. I mean, that's 70s type thing. So
right. Yeah,
I
and
thought
that's
about,
the theme. I'd like to keep it. Like
yeah.
the '70s theme. And then just, but I don't know. You know, this thing changes all the time. You know, all I would like to do is just get her straightened out back together and fix what holes I find and move
Yeah,
on to the next one.
yeah. Well, that's cool that you got the 455 back. So now you
Yes,
can,
and so there's not much more I need with that. Um, Fuel pump, motor mounts, and exhaust. So what I'll do with the exhaust is there's a company right up the road here that way. I think it is.
mm,
I'll just get it up to them guys and say, here, put some exhaust on it
yeah. You're
because
not
you
running
can't.
headers on that, are you?
What's that?
You're not going to run headers or nothing on that, are you?
No, I no. Um, Headers are probably $1,000, or more.
Well, they're pretty expensive for a Buick. So,
Right. So I mean, you can find used ones and stuff, but um, another thing is that's a '78 Skylark that a 455 is going in. Um, they just don't make headers for that. You can get
yeah.
headers for
So,
70 Buick Skylark and they'll work, from what I understand. But to spend all that money, then you have to alter them and all that. I'm like, nah. I'll just put regular um, manifolds on there.
yeah.
Because if you think about it, the old GSs and stuff, they didn't come with headers; they came with manifolds.
Yeah. Well, you should have, well, it's a light car and a big engine. So you shouldn't
Right.
have any issues.
Yeah, and the 411 yet too.
Yeah.
But that's
So,
gonna have to go. So I'll have to build up some money and put like a three. I think that's an 8.2. So I'd have to go with a 355. I think instead of a 342. I could probably go 336 though. I was looking yesterday. So they go from
yeah.
336 to 355, and then to
Yeah. But,
373.
but they don't make the 336 gears, though.
Oh, they
You'd
don't.
have to, no, you'd have to find a used set for an 8.2. Yeah. So 355, I think, or 373 is the only thing aftermarket they make.
Yeah.
So,
We'll see. I don't plan to be driving it to Sykeston, that's for sure. Wouldn't be able to now, but I did get a 200 R4. That'll probably be. I was thinking that'll be next year's job.
yeah, get that built good though, because they don't handle torque real well.
What's that?
200 R4s,
Okay.
they're pretty weak.
38 Specials working on the mounts for me. Thank you, there, 38. He has a friend that might have some the frame pads I need.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. What's he pulling them out of? Like a 70 Skylark, like an early, like a 71 or 2? Or
I was reading that you should have the Skylark ones, but somebody else said that you can use the bigger car ones too. I
oh,
don't know.
really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, all they are is just a that bolts to the frame, because the
Yeah.
rubber's on the motor mount itself.
Yeah, you just need the brackets.
Yeah, you could probably fabricate something, but I'm not that good at that fabrication.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's easier just to get the stuff that'll fit and then you're done. So,
So B&R is saying it's 10 grand to get 200 R4 to take the power. Well, you see, a lot of those guys are thinking launching it and racing it all the time too. But I'm not into that. 70s full size. He's talking.
Okay.
4L80E. Yes. Yep. That's right. I just wanted for a cruiser, take it to the car shows and stuff, and maybe burn some rubber here and there. I'm not looking to drag race it every week and pound on it. Maybe take it
Well,
down the track here and there.
you can try it and see what happens.
Yeah, what's the worst?
What's the
Blow
worst
up,
that's
man.
going to happen? Because I know the Grand National ones were the strongest ones.
Yeah.
They had all the better parts in them and stuff. So,
Well, that's way down the road. Right now, I'd like to get it. I still have to finish up the body work, the sanding, and the Bondo. But that all looks pretty good, though.
yeah, I saw that. It looks decent on there. Did a pretty good job of that.
Thank you.
Now
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever done that. So I never put big pieces in like that before.
The Firebird's the first for me. So,
Is it?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it just got to take. Yes, I sort of took my time.
Well, you got to think things out. Mine was even worse because, the back, even though I put the quarter on, it got rear-ended after it got the major hit. And it still had stuff bent up in the back there. So it was a challenge.
Yes, B&R, that's what's in there now, a turbo 350. And that's what's going to stay in there until I do that 200. And that won't be till after NoNameNationals because I'm not going to go drive myself nuts to try to get a transmission built.
No, you got an engine to put together yet.
Yeah, I got to put engine put together and I got to put it in. And then I got to do all that yet too. A lot of the stuff from that 3.8 will go on that big block, like the pulleys.
Really?
And stuff. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, no shit. Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
If I would have put a 350 Buick in there, everything would have worked, motor mounts and all.
Really?
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with
Dallas told me. I'm like, man, now you tell me. But I wanted a 455, so I think it'll look cool.
Well, the nice thing about the Buick engines is that they're about 100 pounds lighter than a small block Chevy is. So,
well, no,
they
they're
have a lot of
actually
weight too.
25 pounds heavier full dressed than a small block Chevy.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Small block Chevy, I looked it up. It was 575 pounds for a 350 Chevy dressed out, and then it was 600 pounds for a 455.
Okay.
So, but then I have an aluminum intake to put on there too. So there goes a good 60 pounds.
Oh yeah, that thing's a boat anchor.
And intake is heavy.
Yeah.
Yes, I do their POS. I have 2 sets of manifolds. One ready to go on. And then the other set just sitting there with bolts that need to be drilled out. 4L80 super strong. Yep, I've seen that.
Yeah, that's an overdrive turbo 400.
Yeah.
Essentially. The only problem is that's an electronic trans. I guess you'd have to run like a computer with it then too.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I thought about all that stuff too. And I don't know. I just, hey, all that stuff can be done anytime.
Yeah.
All it takes is this.
Yeah, of course. Money.
Yeah.
Money's the great equalizer, that's for sure.
Yeah. I was gonna do a budget build on that one. That budget got knocked out of the water a long time ago.
Well, it's getting tougher to do stuff on a budget, that's for sure.
Yes, I mean everything's so expensive.
It is. It's
well,
just
you know
outrageous.
What? The rods and mains cost me almost $300.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, I
No,
did get
that
the 3 light ones, but still, it was like $268, $270, 278.
jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah. LA Auto Works is right. Budget builds don't exist anymore.
yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
No, I
It's just
mean,
it's
well, I knew once I got that big block back from when I brought it home from No Name Nationals, start tearing it
hmm
apart. I thought, man, this one's going to cost. So
well, and Buick stuff's expensive to begin with, so
yeah, it was
you
it was
know
like
that's what
it
makes
was
it
like
worse.
500 some dollars for pistons. Yep. And then I bought them cam bearings from TA Performance. That was with the shipping. That was $100 for cam
Yeah,
bearings.
TA Performance is probably and the sad part is they got the Buick market cornered. I mean, they're
Yeah.
pretty much it, you know, when it comes to that stuff. Did you get your pistons through TA, Buck?
No, I just let the machine shop buy them. I just got
Okay.
I just got the stock ones, 8.5 or 8-to-1 pistons, big dish. I
Yeah.
didn't want to go too high on compression because I really didn't want to run the high octane fuel. I would
Oh
rather
yeah.
because even a worn out 455 in that little Buick's going to tear it up, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think I calculated it to. Well, I'm only guessing. I have to do some measurements yet, but like 8.3-to-1 or something like that.
What kind of cam you're running in that? You get a TA Performance cam or
No, I got a used 370 horse from a 70 GS or Riviera or something like that.
okay.
So it's a stock Buick cam. So I should have some good vacuum and get a little little rumble out of it.
Yeah. And it'll work good with that lower compression too. But they're built for torque, so it'll be lots of low end power with that cam. So
Yeah, yeah. So BNR, that the quality was real nice of that Power Tracks, but the no slip. Uh, if you want the lock, I think I should have went with the locker instead of the no slip locker because the locker sort of is like it seems like it has a lot of play when you stop, but it does. It is a lot quiet. I don't know what the locker one's like, but going around turns, it's pretty quiet. It doesn't. You still get a clicking going on, but it's brand new too, so it's going to take a little bit to get there. But I liked it. I thought the quality was real nice. I mean, they were when I first looked at them, they were like $360 or something like that. Right. Next time I looked at them, they were like 430 or something. I said, man, I clicked. I bought it then because now they're like 500 $600.
yeah, I was looking at them too for my Pontiac. But
But you could
hell,
do it. You could get the same. You can get the same. Well, you wouldn't get the same thing because the mini spools. You just put them blocks in there instead.
yeah,
But then that's a spool. But this one here, as you go around a turn, it'll unlock. You know,
yeah.
but as soon as you put power to it, it's going to lock up again.
Well, I found Auburn makes a posi unit for it. It's like I think it's like 450 or something for Summit. And I was gonna just get that because hell, they want $500 for the power lock thing. So
Yeah, yeah. When I first looked at those power locks, like I said, they were $368 or something like that.
yeah, they used to be real reasonable. Now they're a little out of hand.
Yes, they're getting out of hand. Yep, and that's why I jumped on them when I did because next time I looked at them, they were I think over $500.
It's an option, anyways. I know a lot of them. Some of them are just noisy. You go around a corner and it just clacks and clanks and makes all kinds of noise.
Yeah, that one works pretty good. I only have maybe 100 miles on it though, but
Yeah.
um, I took it and I did some figure eights with it and stuff, and it seems fine.
Hmm.
At first it made some clicking, but I had a lot of grease in there too, so it was probably sticky.
Yeah.
So all that stuff wore out.
Well, once you get some heat and stuff into it, it might be a lot different too. So
yeah.
I got more important things to do right now. So the posse's on the back burner.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought, well, if I could get those gears, but then I got to watch what carrier's in that one too, because you can only go so far with the carrier too,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Because
I might only
they
be
have
able to go down to a 373. I should be able to go to a 355 though, but
what gears are in it now? 410s.
411, yeah, 410, 411, whatever they are.
Did they use a spacer plate when they put it in, or
No, that ring gear is real thick.
okay? So it's probably a 3 series carrier.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Because usually the 3 series you can use 410, 373, and 355 on the A2s. And I think that's the only choices you have in the 8.2. You got a lot more choices with the 8.5.
Right.
So
I thought it was an 8.5, but it's an 8.2, but it'll be
you
fine.
probably pulled an 8.5 out of that.
No, 7.5.
Oh, that had a 7.5 in it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was only a V6 car.
Oh, so it didn't get the bigger rear. All right.
No. I thought the quality was good, BNR. How's Travis? What the buck? Oh, Travis. But that's why I actually was helping a guy out at work. I got the rear for the parts that he had on it, you know.
Yeah.
So paid a little much for it, and then I paid all that money to put that locker in there. But I wanted to try it.
Yeah, what the hell?
See what happens. What the hell? It's only paper with ink on it. They'll make more.
Yeah. It'd be fun with those 411s in there, though.
It's
Like the
fun with the
lighting will be.
V6 in the 411s. Yeah, yeah,
Is it really?
yeah. It is. Yeah. If I can get that carburetor straight, I'm going to put that quadrijet carburetor on there, right?
Oh, on the
That I set
3.8.
up for 455 and see if it's going to run with it, because I want to get that. I want to at least get that carburetor running in case the float sticks or something or whatever, you know. So when I do fire that 455 up, I have a carburetor that works, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at least if I put it on there, I can do some tinkering with it, and then we'll run all the fuel out of there and maybe get some higher octane. I gotta calculate the compression ratio yet. See if I have to run all that out.
Well, if it's 8-1, you'd probably be all right.
Yes, but I'm only guessing at what the. Well, yeah, I guess. Well, they'd shave 7 thousandths off the head, so that should have lowered it some, because I think they're 71 cc heads. They're closed chambered,
Okay.
and because I think the open chamber heads are like 76 cc.
Okay.
I think these are 71. So I just lowered it to 70 cc, and then the dish piston I think is 46. I don't think it's 46. At 30. I don't know. I forget what I did, but I come up with like 8.3 to 1. But you see, it's board 40 over now too. So
Yeah, that makes a little bit of a difference.
so that
Plus,
makes yeah. So if it was standard, I'd probably be up a little higher.
and then however thick your head gasket's going to be too is going to play into that also.
They're Feldpro, so I would think they're like 40 thousandths or 35.
Yeah, usually they're right around 40 or 39 thousandths.
So that's what I got there, B&R 800 CFM. And then I was talking to Dallas, and he set me up with the right metering rods and jets that he practiced with, or he come up with in his Suburban.
Should be a fun little machine after you get that in there.
Yeah. Yep. Because now I got 4-wheel disc brake. I got that shifter working now, so I was thinking about putting that B&M shifter in there,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to mess with the modulator valve or modulator valve. I think you have to turn it in to spread the shifts out.
Yeah, you can turn it in. You
Because
can
I think I
even
turned it in to make it quicker on the V6, or turned it out to make it quicker.
okay.
So I'm going to play with that yet too. But it's been so cold and rainy and stuff. Haven't had time. I'm going to put that quadrijet on there, and then mess with that and drive it around. But that little V6 boy, she keeps chugging along.
I don't know. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow, so looks like we're gonna have a stretch of nice weather here.
Yeah, but no, I didn't. First responder. I forgot about that calculator you had in there. I think that was I forget the name of it. Shoot the name in there. Oh, so Transco sells a dedicated shift kit for the 4L80E transmission to make it vacuum modulator. Full auto
Oh,
shift computer. Wow, I
oh,
didn't know that. Thank you there, BNR.
yeah, I didn't know that either. That's interesting.
But then I would have a BOP bell housing, but I think you can buy them and put them on the front of those.
Yeah, they make an adapter to put on. You can adapt them
Yeah,
so
but
that you can
isn't
use
the
it.
4L80E the whole bell housing and everything is the front pump? I don't
Yeah, it's
remember.
just like your 350 turbo. It's the same deal. It's probably going to be a Chevy bolt pattern though, but
Right.
they make an adapter plate that
You
you
can
can put
adapt.
on there. Yep, because you can use an adapter plate to adapt the Chevy to a BOP.
He has no idea that if that's special. What do you say?
Has no governor. Yeah, I see
Vacuum
that it
on
has no governor. Just works off a vacuum. Hmm.
Big boys head porting. I'm gonna look that up. There it is. Big boys head porting calculator.
Be interesting to see what that would do on a 4L80E with that vacuum setup. I just wonder how it would shift without a governor.
I don't know. Never really got into transmissions much. But I'm about to. I'm gonna work on that 727 first. Tear that
All right.
apart and put all that together, and then we'll mess with the 200. They say the 727s aren't bad. I've already made one 727 out of 3 of them. You
Oh,
know,
really?
taking parts and pieces out and putting them together, but never went in there and changed the seals and pistons and clutches and stuff. Ain't nothing but thing though. What's the worst can happen? Don't work and get pulled back out.
Yeah.
It ain't so bad on some of the older cars. You can get to everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, being RP. Kind of curious. I don't know anybody with one of those to convert.
Anything under 180 ccp is 87 octane. Let me see if I can put some numbers in here. 4.3125. Won't let me. Choose engine size. Oh, okay. Well, let me put no numbers in there, first responder. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. Oh. Go to the manual entry. Headporting services, tech. Used for custom configuration. Is that what you're talking about? 4.3. Well, I think it's forgot my bore size. I think it's 4.13125, right? Yeah. 4.3. 3525. There it is. 3.9. Is everybody still with us?
I don't know. I'm watching the chat on the TV, and
Okay.
I have my phone here.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. Didn't want to let anybody out. Alternate rod length. I don't need rod length. Head gasket thickness. We're going to go 39, right?
Yeah, I'd probably shoot for 39.
Yeah, what do you think the head gasket bore is? I haven't looked at that yet. It's probably going to be, what, 10 thousandths bigger than what the bore is?
Yeah, I'd probably just go 10 thousandths bigger, just to.
We'll try it.
Yeah, just to shoot, because they usually do publish the size of the bore size of the gasket.
Yeah, I didn't look at any of that yet. Cylinder head volume is, we're going to go 70 because it's been deck height front cylinder. I don't know what the deck height is. I'm going to go 60 thousandths. I don't think it's that far. Negative number of piston is above cylinder. Oh, okay. What's this? Deck height front cylinder, deck height rear cylinder.
They want to know what your deck height, your piston height is in the cylinder.
Okay. I'm here just getting a video uploaded. Hey, there's Blue Collar Performance. I see he blew up his Pinto wagon, his LS.
Oh, he blew it up.
That's what I saw. The video. I saw the headline on the video, but or the title of the video, but I didn't watch it.
Oh, I'm
They're like
behind
to
on
bring him
watching
into closer.
videos too.
If you had a machine for zero, deck put zero. I don't know if it's zero.
I'd probably do like 25 thousandths in the hole.
25
That,
and yeah. Well, I just
yeah.
measured that whole part. That was like 80 thousandths low.
Oh, really? With the piston in, or
Yeah, yeah.
oh, it was 80 with the piston in. Yeah,
It was
usually
a high
Buicks
dome
have
piston.
terrible
That
duct height.
was a high dome piston. So I don't know if
Yeah, Buicks usually have real terrible deck height.
so they.
Yeah, my buddy was running into that with his 430.
Let's do 25. I guess I do 25 on both of them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Piston diameter. Optional. Piston dome, negative 31. I think it's 31 cc's. Now,
yeah, sure enough blew up. We're working on it all day. Should be running again tomorrow. Cool.
that means he has parts. 27,000 from Cometic.
Yeah, you can go to a smaller gasket. You could go to like a one of those Cometic gaskets, and they get down pretty thin.
There he is.
Hey,
Hello,
what's
Damon.
happening?
How you doing?
I'm all right. So you getting all that plugged in?
I am, but I'm does it automatically calculate it?
Yeah. Do you have the rod length in there?
No. It says optional. Oh, see, I can't change the blue numbers. Oh. Rod length. Oh, it did change it for me. Alternate rod length. I don't know what the rod length is on that.
Pretty sure someone knows in the chat, maybe.
Anybody know what a Buick 455 rod length is? Maxwell just did a dual quad sync video. How to try a sync tool. Cool. That's a beautiful thing about $350 junkyard motors. I keep a couple of spares. Barrow says, hey there, first. Good to see you, man.
Barrows, what's happening? I can't see the chat, so.
That's all right. But there's a link to Blue Collar's video where he talked about blowing up the Pinto. Hey, look at this. BNR says 6.6. Let's try it. I got too many screens. You could look it up, right? Oh, I hit the apostrophe instead of the dot. Where are we at? 7.1. Hey, there's Stephen Holtz. Hello, Stephen. Travis says 7.1. It did. Oh.
So I don't know if I could go to a different screen and go to the calculator and go on to StreamYard at the same time.
Yeah.
So
You can. We got to know how to do it. You want me to put this screen up? We lost you.
Oh, I think he's trying to.
Yeah. Try to get Man, this mount just doesn't want to cooperate.
Oh, I know. I didn't put negative. Oh.
So you didn't you didn't four corner zero deck, or just you had it skimmed?
No, I just put it 25 thousandths lower. Negative number if the piston is above the sum. No, I have put positive. But I guess I don't see where you can hit the calculate button.
Let me go grab another phone. Hold on.
Buick guys are using Pontiac 454 Ford drive, 6.6 center to center. 7.1 is an excellent compression ratio for a turbo pump gas motor. Me and my friend's turbo 455 about 15 years ago, and it was a straight up ripper.
There you go,
Hey,
Buck.
Mad
More
Max
money.
is doing it now he just got his race car running. Cool. Good
Nice.
job, Mad Max. I bet you the ground was rumbling. What are you digging that thing up there, Damien?
What's that?
Are you digging that up, the bad boys or big
Yeah,
boys?
just trying to get this. Haven't used this in like almost a year.
You know, I did do the twin cam one, but it's still giving me standard bore or no engine size, 95 cubic inch.
All right, so you got the bore in there, right? The alternate bore.
The bore I got is a 4.33525. The stroke is 3.9. Rod length is well, one guy says 6.6, the other guy says 7.1.
Oof.
So I guess I could look it up. I never looked at rod length.
Yeah, this ain't loading. I'll go grab something else.
6.6. .6 it is.
Yeah, it's 6.6.
Yep. 6.6 there, Damien. That's what I have in here.
Okay.
Dyno sheets, take my life. Calculators. Let's go into calculators. Ah, there we go. Let's try this. This might work. I was in the wrong page.
Ah.
Let's play it again, Sam. Mad Max is 6.625. So alternate bore is 4 point. Oh, come on. I got to put the numbers in there again. Anyway. At Chicago's house, pizzas for Pistons. Pontiac was about the only one that shot their compression ratio up on them on a regular basis. Yeah, mine has the deep dish.
Yeah, there's not much of a quench area on the Buicks because of the dish pistons in them.
It's just slow loading. I'm trying to use my phone as a hotspot and
Yeah.
live and
Taxing technology a little bit much.
I forget what I used. I used something the other day.
you said 4.325?
Oh, 3.525.
I'm sorry?
4.3525 is the bore.
3.9 stroke.
3.9 stroke, yeah.
What did we decide on the rod length? 6.6?
6.6. Boom, 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 boom. I guess I could go measure the gasket, see what it is. I think stock pistons are like 31 degrees or 31 cc's. Does that sound about right, Testa?
Yeah, it's probably
Because I
going
know
to be close.
the other ones are I thought they said they were like 20, 24, 22 cc's or something.
Did you happen to measure the pistons before you took them out? The deck height
No,
where they are in the bore?
no, I never did that. And I won't get. I'm waiting on main bearings to come in. Once I do that, I'll be on. Yes, Max, I'm using stock pistons, and it is 40 over.
Probably going to be pretty far down in the hole.
Yeah,
'Cause I
usually
know my
aftermarket
buddies.
pistons are about 10 thou shorter in compression height also.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think my buddy's Buick, he's got a four. He just put a 403 together, and I think his were like 40 in the hole.
Hello
So
there, Redbeard. We're just trying to calculate compression ratio on that 455 I got.
What were the CCs in those pistons?
I believe they're 31.
Negative?
32. Negative,
dish?
yeah. Dish, yeah.
And you said you're in Ohio, right? So what, 800 feet above sea level?
I'm in Pennsylvania, so yeah, I'm probably.
Pennsylvania, probably
I could
12.
find out right here. Where you at? Oh, here it is. Compass. 550-foot elevation. Boy, you're pretty good.
Wow. You're lower than I thought.
Tell your dad hello. Yes, tell your dad hello there, Redbeard. Edwin. Most rebuilders pistons are made with a little less compression height than stock in case the block has to be decked. Yes, well, the block was, I don't know. I couldn't see how much they took off it, which wasn't much. Because I could still
What's the
see a little
CC
bit.
in the heads, you think?
What's that?
I'm sorry, what's the CC in the heads?
The CC in the heads, I just guessed at 70. I never CC. Stock, they're 71, and they took 7,000s off it. So
what are you getting? I'm getting a static of 9.4.
really,
that's not
well,
bad.
I had 9.5, but I
That-
thought that
that's-
was because that other engine was in there.
Do you know the cam timing at 50 or the intake closes, or
I could find that out.
is it like a stock cam or?
Yeah, it's a stock cam, 370 horse
Okay.
Buick.
I think those are at like 34. Stage one,
Yes, I think stage
roughly.
one. Yeah. I think it's only like a 458 lift.
So, okay, of course, your static's not going to change. Your corrected is 8.9. So you'll be cranking around 180 psi.
So
That's with the pistons 25 thou down from the deck.
Well, I will definitely check all that stuff once they start going together. I'll document it all, and then we'll find out.
Okay.
What kind of pistons are they, Buck? Are they forged or cast or
They're just
what's
regular
that?
cast. They're just regular cast pistons. They're
Okay.
nothing fancy.
Okay. So if they're a rebuilder piston, the deck height's going to be, the piston height's going to be a little lower then for sure.
Yeah.
If it was a forged performance piston, it'd probably be the same or a little higher. But a rebuilder piston like that's going to be shorter.
Yeah.
See, even the aftermarket, like Wiseco, even the pistons from CP, I've found that even the compression height is 10th out lower.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Black Diamond, the, what was that? Oh, just diamond pistons. Sorry. There's another one. But they all seem to be like 10th thou lower for some reason. I don't understand that.
Yeah, because I know with Speed Pro, I know that the you can look at the piston heights in their catalog, and if you look at like a stock
Be right back.
replacement cast piston, it's always
Mhm.
the compression height's always shorter on those than they are on the performance pistons. You know, for decking and things. But I don't know.
That was reading it or just in the catalog.
That's just the spec in the catalog.
Oh, okay.
That
All
wasn't
right.
reading it in a block. So,
Okay.
but that's just the piston height in the catalog listing. So, I mean, things change when you
I
put
don't
it in
think
the
it'd be
block.
different anyways, but I just
Yeah. I always thought that was kind of interesting that the performance ones are always probably closer to what the actual stock piston is versus what the rebuilder is, because the rebuilder is going to figure you're going to deck the block or it's going to need some sort of work. So I don't know. Oh,
no, where'd Buck go? Got his mic on mute.
you wandered off somewhere. Oh, he's coming back.
So you like the Mobuck, huh?
The Mobuck, yeah. That was pretty good. What's he say here? Got to be expensive for 455 pistons. Mine were 500 used, 1,800 for a good big block Mopar pistons.
Wow. I'm dreading buying pistons for that 413. Everyone's telling me just the. I'm sorry.
500. Mine were like 500 some bucks, I think. And they're just regular stock pistons.
A lot of guys are telling me to bore it to a 440 size, and just because those pistons are cheaper.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know.
Can you punch that block that big?
They said it can be punched that big. That surprises me. I mean, that's a pretty big. I mean, that's a.
Yeah, I would
It's a
probably
pretty big
sonic
jump.
check it. Yeah, I'd probably sonic check it before I did that. I mean, unless they left a lot of meat in there.
I think I may have to get a sonic checker or something.
Yeah, you will probably want to know what the wall thickness is anyway.
Yeah.
Because that's a pretty big. I mean, you could probably go to 426 pretty easy. You know, like a wedge block. I don't know if you go 440. Yeah, unless they planned ahead back in the day. I mean, they could have.
How big was that for the 420, the wedge, the 426?
I don't know what the bore size was on that. I'm not familiar with that.
What's that? 426?
Yeah, the max, the wedge engine, not the Hemi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's
Maybe it was that one.
Mad Max. Hey, Mad Max has a 413 board to 60 over. 426. 100 and some thousands.
But did they change the stroke on those? Is the stroke different from a 413?
I thought they were all 375, I think, somewhere around there.
Okay. I just didn't. I was wondering if they did a stroke change on them. Mine's a 413 board 60 to 426. Okay.
426 wedge, bore and stroke,
That's a lot of
375
material.
inch stroke, 4 1/4 bore. That sound right?
Wow, that's a lot of material.
100 and some thousands. Oh, okay. Board 60 over. Well, that's not bad. I mean, if you bore 413 60 over, that's not too hateful. But how easy is it to get 426 pistons then? That's the next question. You know, thinking you're doing good, and then that could bite you in the butt too.
Shoot, I'm not against getting a longer, different size rod, just to get something to offset the cost a little bit.
Yeah.
Max says his almost 440 bore. Sup, Smoke Ranch? He says 383 same pistons. Same pistons as what there, Max? 413? That can't be, right? Maybe. Well, what do I know? I'm not Mo Buck yet.
Mo Buck.
Mo Buck, yeah. Just Mopar Joe called me Mopar Buck.
Did I ever tell you they used to call me Buck 1000 in school? This
Did
is
they?
stupid. It was a stupid nickname.
Yeah, I had that nickname Buck since mid 90s, I think it was. I picked up that one. I don't know where it came from, but it stuck. When he was racing outlaw dirt carts, we'd mix and match pistons, find the wrist pin diameter, bore, and compression height you're looking for, and off to the races. Yeah, Nivlak just did that with that 4200. He put Subaru pistons in there. He had to shave the deck or shave the top of the piston. But
Man, I was thinking
everything else on it.
Ari could have done something with cutting the top of the piston and putting a different rod length in that engine. Maybe someone had a set of rods laying on the shelf, a little taller, whatever.
Oh, so he says a 426 is a stroke 383.
So the compression height is different for the 426 pistons?
That's interesting.
That's right, blue collar. If it fits, it fits. If it fits, it ships.
Yeah.
So it probably uses a 383 piston with a longer stroke because it's an RB block.
So is that what the 413 is, an RB block?
Yeah, it came out of an RV. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a raised block.
Sort of like those. The only ones I've seen were different. Was those what was that 396 or 402 or something like that? Was it 396 had a tall deck?
No, 366.
What's that?
Yeah, 366 and 427. They use tall. They have tall deck distributors. Yeah, they have tall decks. Yeah, it's like almost an inch taller because they run a 4 piston. They have 4 rings on the piston. That's why.
So Max says it's a 383 piston with a 440 crank. Gives you the 426.
No, what's a 413 then? Is that like a 361 with a 440 crank? Because the 361 would have the smaller bore.
I don't know.
What is the?
Maybe Max will tell us.
I think that 413 would run pretty good the way it is, but like you said, if you can't get pistons for it,
Yeah,
or if you got to break the bank on it,
I would. That'd be great if I could just keep it 413. I really don't want to bore it. If I can just
yeah.
get away with a home.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't know.
So the bore is a 418, and the stroke's 375.
Well, I think the 440 is a 375 stroke.
Yeah, isn't all the big block Chrysler tall decks all 375? I thought they were all 375, so I don't know. Let's see what All Par says.
So it looks like the
Yeah.
413 had the same stroke, 375.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But that one, I want to keep as much meat on the cylinder walls as possible because that one's going to get the tunnel ram and the 8V91 blower or 92. $8V92.
Does it need board or?
I don't
Is
know. It's been sitting outside for a year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Does it spin?
Well,
Does it
I
turn
took the
on?
cap. I took the cap off one of the valve covers and looked inside there, and it looks all, clean still. So, but that's not to say a valve was open and it got rained on.
Yeah, you got some pits or something in there.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
I
not
gotta,
going to know until you open it up and see what's
yeah.
going on. You
I
know,
really got to get that engine on the stand.
if you're putting a blower on it, you'd at least want you want to put a forged piston in it anyway, because anything other than that's a crapshoot.
See, I haven't even looked for any of this stuff yet. It's just so far in the back burner. I want to get
Yeah.
this NoNameNational truck on, and it's springtime, so everyone's calling me, hey, I got this to work on or whatever. So side work is piling up.
Yeah. And you go custom piston though, then it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I had to do that to Harley. No one made the size piston I wanted for the jug, and to buy 4 is apparently the same cost as buying 2. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. They're
Oh,
like,
Jesus.
look, we can do 4 for the same price. Why don't you just get 4? And I'm like, okay.
Oh man. I know my buddy, he did a 440. When did he do that? 2 years, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. And I think he spent $800 on a set of Wise codes. or Ross. I think he put Ross pistons in it, and they were like $800. And all he did was 30 over. I mean, they're nothing special. I don't know why he went with Ross. I mean, he could have gone with a different brand of piston, but but I don't know. Forged pistons are just outrageous.
Yeah.
And if you go with anything off the shelf, it's got to be custom made. Then the price just goes up. So,
Tell you what,
and I
I'm
don't
gonna be.
even know. I don't
Was
even know
that?
if they were off the shelf Rosses. So, so
I'm gonna be selling some stuff on the shelves to pay for this. Just jeez.
it's crazy, man.
Prices.
Yeah, I was looking at Icon pistons too. They just don't have a lot of choices, though. Wow.
I go to for the rotating assemblies. I go to CNC Motorsports. They seem to have good prices. I mean, that's what's in the NoNameNational truck. So
I think I've been on their website before.
yeah.
But the cost is just going up on everything, so it doesn't, it doesn't matter. There's no budget anymore. It's just, and then the availability is the other problem, is just getting the damn part.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I couldn't see what the stroke for the 361 was.
Oh, is that what you're looking up?
Well, the bore on the 361 is 4.12, but I don't know what the, is that more of an oddball engine at 361?
No, not really. I mean, that was like their bread and butter B block. The 361 and the 383 are both B blocks. One's smaller. I think the bore's look quite a bit smaller than the 360.
Yeah, well, you'd have to get a 60 over 361 piston if that would work, though. I don't know what the stroke is.
Yeah.
All that would have to be researched.
I'm familiar with Mopar, but not that familiar with Mopar.
Okay,
I know enough to be dangerous.
I'm on the Allpar site, and it says Chrysler standardized the stroke of each series. So the B engines had a 3.38 inch stroke, and the RB engines had 3.75 inch stroke.
Okay.
So the 361 is a B engine.
Yes. Yep. 361, 383, 400.
The 413 is an RB engine.
Yeah, and that's 413,
426, and the 440 are RBs.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, Scarlett, the 4i CUDA just said 361, 383, 400 are all B blocks.
Now the 400 uses the biggest bore out of all of them.
Yeah, it was like 4.3 or something.
Yeah,
I had two of those blocks at one time. And I regret getting rid of them.
Oh yeah, you make pretty good strokers out of those things.
Yeah.
Because that even has a bigger bore, I guess, than the 440 does.
Yeah.
And then
it
when you stroke it, that's when the guys get the 451 strokers and all that kind of stuff out of them. So.
Shoot, when I had them, this was like 25 years ago.
Yeah, nobody knew then.
Yeah. They're like, oh, it's just a smog engine, And I'm like, yeah. But the bore is 4.3.
It's huge. Yeah.
And so I ended up moving. And at the time, I actually had 3 of those 3800 supercharged engines with the computer harness, transmission, everything. I had those blocks. I had a bunch of wheels. I had to get rid of most of everything.
Oh, jeez.
So I was just, it's in the
Yeah.
past now. So
What are you gonna do?
yeah,
It's hard to find 400s. You don't see them too much because they only
yeah.
built them for a couple of years. You know, they didn't build them very long. What,
There's
from
a
72 to what? I guess maybe 78. So, you know, there's only a couple of years span there.
I did find one around my area. He's actually in like 30 minutes away,
Hmm.
but he pulled it out of a car that had no air cleaner, open carburetor, and it was sitting for 25 years outside. And he has
Oh,
the
jeez.
heads, he's got the heads off, he's got the intake off. And I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, you want how much? It's all
Yeah.
rusted. I mean, it's like scaly rusted.
Oh, that's no good. Yeah,
Uh,
that's not even worth the aggravation.
yeah.
And then they're asking all kinds of money for it.
Yeah. I think he wanted like $300. I'm like, mm,
Yeah. You know, and if you're lucky, maybe the crank's good and the rods, you know, and that's
yeah,
it.
maybe. Yeah, maybe. If the oil pan didn't fill up with water.
With water, yeah, exactly.
Who's that? Who's that pole barn garage that did that Pontiac motor? He took the oil pan off, and it was
Mud,
like just mud. That was
yeah, that
wow.
was terrible. I was shocked when that happened. He pulled that, it was just full of all that freaking dirt and dust from years of sitting
Yeah,
there. I was amazed at that. I
man.
was like, my God.
So
It's
Buck,
just,
what's next on the Mopar? That's a pretty sweet car you got there. That's like my dream car.
Me too. Yep. My brother had one of those back in the 70s.
Uh huh.
And he had a Cuda. This one's a Barracuda, but he had a Cuda 446 pack car, and his brother-in-law smashed it.
Wow.
And I always liked that car, and I would have loved to find that car, but who knows where that one ended up. And then my nephew, he's the same way. He always wanted one too, and then this one happened to come by, and I said, well, I'm going to jump on it. So
Where'd you find it? Like Facebook Marketplace, or was it just like
no, a
word
dear
of
friend
mouth?
of mine texted me and told me he was
Oh,
selling it.
okay. Oh, okay. You guys
Yeah.
hear that chirping?
yeah.
But
You have a
anyway,
bird.
It's
chirp.
the baby chickens.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know if my hotspot will go into the garage.
I can't believe I never saved it.
well, now you're going to play with more money with Mopar stuff, Buck.
I just said that to my buddy. Boy, I picked two cars to to work on. They're both expensive.
Yeah,
Looks
they're
like
not cheap.
looks like I got to work a
Mopar.
couple more years before retirement.
Mopar parts are crazy.
You coming up to Carlisle then, Buck?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Yep.
Up to
Yeah,
Chrysler
I think I already scheduled Friday off for that
for
that
Chrysler
weekend,
show.
you know. And Jonathan lives right there, so
Oh, does he live? Can't remember where I thought he lived up in Perry County, but
no, he lives in Carlisle.
oh, does he? Okay.
Yep.
Does that car have a transmission in it?
No, transmission was out of it. 727.
Why did they quit racing it? Did they blow it up or
I don't know. I never asked that, but where it was taken out of, it was backed in there a couple of years ago,
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess they started taking it apart, or and then found out that the shaft was cracked and stuff, and then just never got back to it.
Did they tell you what they did to the engine or what's been done to the engine, or they didn't have any?
No, I have the engine apart. I still have the rods and crank are still in it.
Yeah, but they didn't give you any cam specs or
No,
machine
no,
shop receipts or anything like that, or
no.
have
But
any
it's
idea what
Ford
was
30 over.
done.
The block looks really nice, and
Mhm.
it's a cast crank, but I don't know. That was already in an engine that was blown up.
Did you say what size engine it was?
It's a 440.
What kind of
So
numbers were they running with it? Did they
um,
know how fast it went?
I don't know with that engine or not, but he said that car has run 10.9s.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
see, I'm not that big of a drag racer. I don't ask questions like that. I said to Jonathan I said, even if this car, because I bought it sight unseen. I mean, I seen
Yeah.
it a year ago, and it was in the hole where it's at. I only saw a fender and a wheel and the engine. Couldn't really see the car. I said, well, I'll take it.
Man.
And then so I bought it sight unseen and then dug it out.
Yeah, that's a car
Really?
you don't pass up.
Right. I mean, that's what I said to him. I said, even if the car isn't usable, I said it'll make an expensive lawn ornament. But no, it has some good bones. So um, just got to get at it. But I'm going to concentrate on the buck first and get that running, and you know,
Yeah,
I'd
always
like
What
do one project at a time.
yeah, I'd like to get that to be turnkey. Go out there and go to a car show, or load it on the trailer, take it to Sykeston, get all that, and then because you're always waiting for parts or always something happening. So in between, I've been working on tearing the CUDA apart, and I didn't really want to go as deep as I am, but I have no choice.
axle does it have?
Um, 8 3/4 with a 456 spool.
Mm.
Hmm.
I know it's a
A
spool because try
440.
to move it.
Well, it's got some big ass slicks on the back of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
30 or 30 by 10, 50, 30,
Oh,
10,
really?
50, 15s.
What is a normal size slick for like is it 28 or
I thought
Yeah,
they were,
it's 28, 10, 5 usually right around. It depends on what you're going to run or or how, if you want it to fit or not. So
how
a
wide
lot
of a
of
rim?
guys, 10-inch rim usually or an 8. You could probably go with the 28, 10, 5, depending on how much
Hmm.
space you have. You can adjust your height too, for your gear ratio. And then that changes if you're going to run a drag radial, because
Yeah,
then they go by the P metric sizes. So all
I might have
depends
to
on your
get that.
combination.
Might have to get the drag radio. I'm thinking I can put a set of slicks on these stock wheels, but they're
Hmm.
16-inch. They may be a little expensive just because of that 1 inch.
yeah.
Yeah. I
So
know I know Nitto and Mickey Thompson make drag radials in a 16-inch size.
See, Colleen, B&R says 26 inches tall and up.
Yeah.
good to know.
Like I said, it depends on how, because if you go with a shorter tire, you get more gear ratio. You go with the taller tire, it slows the gear ratio down a little
Yeah,
bit.
cheats the gear. Yep.
Yeah. So depends on how you want to set it up and how it's going to work, what tire size you want to run. Like on the
I think a
street cars,
28's all right. I think a 28, 29, I don't know. Probably a 28. It's a 355
yeah.
gear. But but I got overdrive, so I'm not really worried about RPM. I should be around probably 3,000 at 70, 72 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Max says he uses a 30 by 9.5. But he gets them for free. 26-inch tall, slick, popular with small block Chevys, guys that use RPMs.
Yeah. Like on the street cars, I run a 27-inch tire on the street cars, so.
I don't know what these are right now. Oh well.
Yep. I almost bought new tires for the buck last year, and I thought, nah, I'll wait. Well,
now the
I
prices went up.
well, not only that, but now I need 15s for the back because of the disc brake.
Oh, now you got to change the rims.
Mm-hmm.
I had to change rims, yeah.
Yeah.
28 10.5 with a 456. Mickey Thompson 275 60 15s drag radial for me.
Yeah, 275 is a 28-inch tall tire. And then they have that 325 60 15. And that's even taller. That's wider and even taller yet. That's like almost 30 inches tall. That's a pretty big tire. Like I said, it depends on the gears and stuff, you're running, your transmission. I'd probably split the difference with the 355 and probably go between, I'd probably like run a 27-inch tall, which is like, that'd be a 255 60. So.
I don't know. I think that'll be a little small, just for how
Just
the
for
vehicle looks.
Okay.
It'll look.
Oh, you're putting it. That's right. You're doing a truck, so I'm thinking a car. Yeah, 275 60. That'd fill up the wheel well good then, because then you'll have your height.
Yeah.
Hey, just go to the tire shop and tell them to roll a few out and set them up against it. Tell them you don't know which ones you want to buy. We used to do that all the time. So Max says he crosses about 7,000 RPMs, 456 gears and 30s.
Who was it that passed 7,000 RPM? He just blew up his engine. It was a 318. It's a beautiful car. Barracuda. Who was that? The crank broke in 3 places or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Man.
I don't remember. I don't remember seeing anything about it.
I thought that they would go to $7,000 fairly easy, but.
Well, if you watch his videos, it goes there pretty often.
Oh.
So, and he said he had 600 horsepower out of that engine. So I don't know.
Does he have a turbo or something on it, or?
No, it's NA.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
600 horse. I mean, I'm not doubting it, but man, that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of, exactly. It's a lot of work.
That's block blueprinting and everything. I mean, that's to get as much as you can out of that thing, Interesting.
Some 95 drag radials made also.
Yeah, they make a 295 too. I mean, there's various sizes. I know Nitto and Mickey Thompson have a pretty good selection of sizes. The nice thing about the Nittos is that they actually have a little bit of tread pattern to them. So if you do get caught in the rain and you're too lazy to take them off, you could drive it.
I think I did see the that tire. It looked pretty
Mhm.
good too.
Yeah, it's the 555Rs. Yeah. I was looking at those for my Chevelle, and because I know the Mickey Thompsons, they have tread, but it's a lot less. And they flat out tell you that you can't drive it in the rain. Now the Nittos, they'll tell you that you could drive it in the rain, but if you use it as an everyday tire, you get reduced wear, obviously, because it's soft compound.
Yeah.
But and I've talked to guys, and they said they've had some pretty good, they work good, Then I've had guys tell me that the Mickeys work better, but I don't know. I'd rather have something on there that if it does rain for some reason and I just didn't take them off the car, that I'm not going to run it. I'm not going to be doing
Smash it
cartwheels
up.
down the highway.
Right.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I call this the NoNameNational truck, but it's actually being built for a daily driver. So,
The one-eyed cat.
But
Oh, Don's here.
as the first,
Don, how you doing?
good evening, gentlemen. You guys were talking tires, and it's like Dizzy's once. I got a set of 413 heads, and he's traded me some aluminum slots for them. It's like I don't think they're going to fit under my car. Well, I just looked it up on Dizzy's, because he put out a short for me showing me what the rims and tires are.
Uh-huh.
It's like, oh man, these things look like they're about 11 inches wide, and so I don't know if they're going to fit.
That's what air shocks are for.
Yeah, I know. I had a Pontiac Ventura years ago, and they stuck out. They're like dust devils, that stuck out. I had to put fender flares on it to make it legal for local popo. I had air shocks on it, that has a traditional one airline for both of them. Till I got a piece of gravel stuck in one and blew out a shock.
Yeah.
Well, I got another set of air shocks, and I run individual lines. That way, if I lost the air shock, I didn't lose both of them. So I had two outlets, which worked.
Well, you got radiused wheel. The wheel wells on those car have that natural radius, so that helps a little bit with the wheel fitment. But it'd be pretty cool with the 11-inch wide tire to give it that street freak look.
Yeah.
With the 11-inch rim, you just got to find. Are they 14s or 15s?
I'm hoping they're 14s, but if they're 15s, we're gonna.
Well, if they're 14s, you're going to have a hard time finding a tire that'll fit on there because
I
they
know
barely
you
make
have
it. Yeah, 245/60 is about the biggest 14-inch tire you can get anymore. So.
Oh, we got the power of the internet nowadays.
Change your screen name, Mobuck.
So I don't really need tires, but Izzy wants these 413 heads and these aluminum slots. I'm a sucker for aluminum slots.
Yeah, slots are cool.
Sucker.
Definitely.
They've been.
I always like aluminum slots too.
I like sitting down and polishing them, man. I could do that for hours.
Nah.
While I'm doing it, they're like watching the ball game or something,
Oh, I got you. I know I had a Harley with all that aluminum stuff on it. I tried polishing it. I was like, screw this. I went and bought chrome.
Well, because years ago, my brother got me a set of aluminum slots for that Pontiac Ventura I was telling you about. He got a good deal on it,
Uh-huh.
And then that was back in the mid '80s. And then I had to go put $300 worth of rubber on it because the rubber on them was shot. But, back in the day, fancy wheels and a fresh wash, and they're all hot rods.
Yeah.
Good old days.
Hot rod.
I don't know what this Giant would look like with fancy wheels on it, though. It's always had to steal these.
I don't know. It might look pretty good.
Oh, it doesn't mean I wouldn't try and put them on.
Give it that 70. Like I said, it'll give it a 70s street freak vibe,
Mm-hmm.
especially if they're wider in the back.
Yeah, well, if I can get Dizzy's on there, then I'll just say the air shocks will keep it up. I don't know how well they'd road trip.
Call it urban assault vehicles.
Be like the old days. Whoever sits in the back's got to sit in the middle, so you're not scraping
Yeah,
the tires
that's right.
going over bumps
Yeah.
and potholes.
Got to equal out the weight.
Yeah,
distribution.
you got to sit on the hump so we don't scrape.
It's about due for shocks anyway, so it already rides like a tank anyway.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll be back in a minute, guys.
All right, we'll be here. Every time I look for this picture, I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
I have a picture of my brother's 70 Cuda from the 70s, and I can't find it.
You know, that reminds me. When I was a kid, I saw a barracuda in the boneyard,
Uh-huh.
and I think I still got the ornament and the original gas cap. It was
Oh,
at
really?
Chink's Junkyard in Ohio. Yeah, right here. And yeah.
It's money right there.
You think?
I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see if we can get up there close enough.
Oh,
sure.
nice.
Yeah, let's see the tripod in the background there. That's
Yeah.
definitely 70s.
Yep. And a good through bolt.
That's just a
Yeah.
good looking car. Man. Hey, y'all remember Garbage Pail Kids?
The Garbage Pail Kids, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, not that it was big.
I don't know if I ever watched them or not, but
No. I'm watching them. The
Yeah,
collectibles or whatever. These
it
things.
wasn't it a cartoon or something? Okay.
I still got
Arm
my
and
old. And I haven't opened this drawer for a long time.
RT Challenger cap. Cuda cap is under the license plate. Yep.
Here you go. This is the ornament.
Oh, look at that. Was that on the back sail panel? Or
I forgot where I took this off the car. I think it
side of the
was.
roof or something.
It was a long time ago.
Fire Pinto said his school banned him when he was a kid.
You saw the gas cap, right, Buck?
No, I missed that. Oh yeah.
Original Barracuda one. The
Oh, he
seal's
said
still
that's
good
an
too.
Mac says that's an RT Challenger one.
This
the,
one?
The Cuda had the gas cap under the license plate.
This one.
Yeah. The Cuda didn't have that one. The RT Challenger did.
With the flip down license plate.
Yeah, it has flip up, I think it is.
No, I took this off the side of. I took this off the side of the car. It had 3 bolts, and the 3 bolts were. It had 3 notches in the bolt head. I still got those bolts too. So
He says, "Oh, that's a really old Cuda." So that must have been the earlier models.
yeah.
Okay, he said the '68 R Cuda had the outside of the car.
I think it was a 68. There's a lot of old stuff in this drawer.
Blue collar had Garbage Pail Kids on everything.
They used to come with the stale bubble gum, little
Yeah.
sticks.
Stickers. So what's up there, Don? Are you all done your car? Your engine, head work and all that?
Well, wow. Yeah, not really. I got the porting it. Yeah, I'm as far as I'm going to go on that. I think it's going to breathe a lot better.
Right.
It's just clean. Let's say I stopped today and got me some valve lapping grinding compound.
Mm-hmm.
Just I'm going to have to clean them. I should clean them. I don't know if I should do that before or after.
The
I
red
lap
Fink
it up.
stickers. Oh, sorry, that was one of the comments you posted.
Yeah. Well, you still have it all apart, all the valves and stuff out of it?
Yep. I cleaned the rocker arms and the rockers last night, wiped them down on John's watching John's live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the workbench upstairs.
How were your heights of the valves? That's why I had to get a valve. That's why I took mine to machine shop, because mine were way.
Oh,
one
they're
was-
fine.
oh,
These are fine. This motor only has 11,000 miles on it.
Oh wow.
I had like
No,
close to
The
20,000
motor,
difference.
it's a motorhome 440, so I forget how many feet it was, but it was a lot bigger than my Valiant. Let me go look. Now I'm going to be rifling through pictures.
Bondo Billy. Hello, Bondo Billy. Subscribe, damn it. Anyway, the No Name Nationals is September 21st is Tech Day. The 22nd and 23rd is the event. September 21st and 23rd, 2023. It's in Sikeston, Missouri. It's called Jeffers Motorsports Park. Yeah, blue color. He has it in black and white there.
Bring a tent.
Yeah, bring it.
Was it Blue Collar Performance that put nitromethane in that LS engine?
I think it was him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Was that you, blue collar?
that was pretty cool. I was like, oh, that's an instant sub right there.
Time to get the 49 panel done. Well, Bondo Billy doesn't have to worry about subscribers. He already got them. Yeah, come on down there, Bondo Billy. I'd be glad to shake your hand and say hi to you. And race your truck down or panel truck. You got a 49 Chevy panel. That's pretty cool. And blue collar said yes, that was him.
That's awesome.
Well, if you started
That
it
was
with
awesome.
the broom handle, like how he had stayed away from the ignition button.
Dang, blue collar. What you forget? Did you forget about Thursday is going to be Tech Day? There's no event or no racetrack and no race, nothing going on Thursday. They just had a hard time getting everybody teched last year and out onto the track. But Thursday night is Lambert's.
Lambert.
For the Flash Mob car show, which is really cool. And then go eat some good food. Get some rolls.
I got to go over those tech rules. I got to read through them.
Bondo, all got to do regular and be there. Oh, register. All you got to do is register. Yeah. NoNameNationals.com if you want to register. I think it's $82.50 for the weekend. What's he say? It's not mine, but I'm its stylist. I just remember the guy's seatbelt again. It's been 2 years. Oh, is that when you have to change seatbelts every 2 years? I thought it was 5 years.
Seat belts. Oh yeah, that's another thing I need to work on.
Yeah, you don't have seatbelts in that, do you, Don?
No.
That wasn't even an option.
I think it was an option, but there wasn't any in it.
No.
It was because they weren't mandatory until like 65, 4.
68, I think, 67 or 8.
No, that's when it was shoulder belts. The
Oh,
initial
okay.
lap belt was like 65.
Okay.
Then they went to a shoulder belt.
Do you even have a padded dash in that?
No,
No.
it's simple. Deal.
Yeah.
My saying it's more of a dash panel, and then right in front of the steering wheel, all I got's just my instrument cluster, and that's the only place I got to sit anything.
No.
Which makes it great for putting out display cards on your dash because it's pitched up to where you can read it through the windshield.
Yeah.
You can get seat belts checked every 2 years, but it probably costs the same as new belts.
So when do you have to go up to like a harness style or 5-point or something like that?
A lot faster than I am.
Yeah.
At a certain speed, I don't even know what it is, or I don't
It
know.
should be. It should be in the HRA.com.
Yeah, I have to go through those rules. I have to read through them.
What I'd do is get a fresh ream of paper and print out the rule book.
I don't think I'm anywhere near that speed. So I thought I'd just ask just to know, just in case.
Did you ever take it down the track to see what it does?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
This truck, I bought it and it had spun main bearings, took the engine out, and one thing led to another. It was like $300 more to get a stroker crank for it. So I did that, and then the NoNameNationals, and then it just turned into a money pit.
Well, Fire Pinto thinks it's 1150.
Okay.
So anything lower than that, and lower, you'd have to have a harness.
And I think a roll bar comes into play too at a certain time also.
I'll never need that either.
It might go faster than you think it does, Don.
Well, with this 5-barrel setup, I don't see it going real fast, real quick. Not like it could. That'll be next year.
Point here.
So I'm just bringing it the way it is this year.
Before you have to change it or get it.
Next year, I want to
one
have
pass.
this motor done for it.
Yeah, because I don't know what this thing's going to do.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine hooking me up. He said a voodoo cam would wake that right up. It's like, because I wanted just enough
no,
torque to know it has a cam, nothing
Yeah.
fancy. But if
Yeah.
I'm going to redo the motor, I might as well give it just that little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get too deep into it money wise. It's it's only got 11,000 miles.
A little bit here, a little bit there. Next thing you know, you're up to your neck.
Yeah.
Twice.
Either that or it goes on Facebook Marketplace after being in the garage for 10 years.
And not getting done.
Oh, man.
I don't know. That's a pretty light car, Don, with that 440 in it.
What's that?
I said that's a pretty light car with that 440 in it. So
It's right now it's right at 3,000 pounds. 3,006 with 6 gallons in it.
Oh, man. I don't even know. I think Durangos are like really, really heavy.
Well, you're probably
I'm thinking
at least 3,600 pounds in that.
No, I'm thinking like it's in the high 4s.
Really?
Yeah. It's pretty stout frame they got.
I was thinking 38, 39. It's only a Dakota.
I'm thinking you probably run 9s easily in that, Don. The 8th.
I don't know.
I'm thinking mid
It's got
90s.
a 245 gear in it right now, so it's once it gets wound up, I might catch them on the big end, but if anything, I'm just going to break it loose.
You might be surprised.
We'll
Might
see.
run a little bit better than you think it does.
I mean, we'll see. Saying I've got another motor and tranny for it for next year. So if I break that end of the car, I'm not really out anything. Other than
Yeah.
as long as I don't rip the rear end out of it, that'll be a different story.
Yeah.
But can you look that up? How heavy the Durango is? I don't have
No,
the
but I
sticker on
can.
this door.
Is it 2-wheel drive?
It's 2-wheel drive.
Yes, the NoNameNational is an 8th mile.
Yeah, I'm
It's got
thinking
a
probably
46 RE, so I think it's like 1,000 pounds heavier.
What year is it again?
It's 2001.
Okay. That's a Dakota, right? Or is it Durango?
Durango.
Oh, I thought it was Dakota. Yeah, that'll be definitely bigger.
Scarlett's saying 4869.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
4689 I got.
It's pretty thick.
4692 to, oh, that's 2005. To 5,000 pounds. Yeah, they are heavy.
Yeah. But so is
Yeah.
farm truck, so maybe it'll work
Yeah.
to my advantage. Right.
You just need to move all that weight to the back.
Yeah. At the point where it spits the 9 1/4 out the back.
Yeah. Need to put a little bit of weight in the back of that thing.
Yeah.
$48.69.
Sounds about right.
Is it an RT or is it just a regular old Dakota?
The RT is actually, I think, lighter. This is just the regular SLT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I found weird about the RT, it had the smaller 8 1/4 axle, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw one for sale on a car lot, and I was looking at it, and I saw the axle, and I'm like, this is the smaller axle. I thought they would have had the 9 1/4, but I don't know.
That's
So,
weird.
Damien, didn't you bring a Dakota pickup to the No-Name-Nationals last year?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what I thought it was. This is a different vehicle.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's well, I'm pretty sure you saw it. So
Yeah, I saw the front end, but I never looked at the back of it.
yeah, it's she's heavy.
Now you got what is that? A 318 Magnum in that? Oh, okay. I was thinking that's a Durango.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm thinking Dakota. I don't know what the heck.
yeah. That's
I'm thinking pickup truck.
Durango.
Well, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was the one he brought down last year.
Okay.
yeah. No. This one had a 360 in it.
Okay.
And just lately, I picked up a LA and a Magnum 318.
Yeah,
So what did you put in it? What's in it now?
It's a 408.
Oh, okay. So it's still an LA engine. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 408, and I'm wiring up the Terminator X system for it. And I'm debating whether I want to go nitrous this year or wait.
So you're still running that's 4-wheel drive then?
No,
Or no,
it's
you
two-wheel
already
drive.
told me 2-wheel drive.
two-wheel
Okay.
drive.
Okay.
Yeah, this vehicle has, if the battery was hooked up to it, I'd show you the odometer. It has 368,000 miles on it.
Oh my God.
Well,
Jeez.
What kind of rust is under it?
Here, I'll show you.
My daughter had a couple Durangos years ago. I hated working on them.
You really can't see it, but here. Can you?
Yeah, it looks good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Georgia truck.
Well, my
That's
daughter.
why it's 2-wheel drive.
Yeah.
I've never seen a 2-wheel drive Durango. I've only ever seen 4-wheel drive.
So the 4-wheel drive Durango I bought that brand new when I lived in Ohio, and the body mounts are actually the perches that are welded to the frame. Those are actually gone and missing.
No, jeez.
So I found another sister truck for the Durango that I have. It's the same color. I think it's off about almost a year, but it has the same engine, same transmission, same axle, except for I special ordered mine with 392s, and this one has 355s. But I got a sister truck to where I can put my engine and transmission, computer, and axles in a good body and frame. So,
Yeah.
And that one I picked up for $50, and I drove it on the trailer.
Oh, wow.
It's 4-wheel drive.
There you go.
Jeez. Yeah, we live in PA, so I've never seen a 2-wheel drive Durango. Everything's 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hills up and down.
Yeah, and snow and everything else. So
Oh yeah.
that's like S10s. I know they made 2-wheel drive S10s, but I don't ever see them because everything's 4-wheel drive.
I think I might have seen one around here. The Blazers.
Yep. So that's pretty neat. That's a lot of weight in that thing, though, boy.
Yeah, it is. And I just recently came across. I'm working at More Fabrication on the side, and he does all the Pinewood Studios stunt cars and whatever. And he has like a Connex full of those race bucket seats. And I'm thinking of getting rid of all the seats in the Durango and getting the race buckets. I think he said they're like $900 each, but he's selling them for like $100 each. So,
well, hell, that'll take a lot of weight out of it.
I was going to say that'll take 300-400 pounds out.
Well, the Durango seats are, they're farted out in this thing, and the cushion's all smashed down. But the Durango seats, they're actually really, really light.
Oh, really?
They're really light. Yes. Very light. Yeah, I went to go take them out, and I'm like,
bye, blue collar. I'm got to go.
See you, blue collar. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, I'm going to shut down here soon. It's 3 hours. Wow, it's 3 hours already. That's what happens when you're having fun.
Yeah, it's our typical Saturday night.
Yeah, but I think Barrows left about an hour ago. Man, I can't believe it's that long.
you got to get a blower intake, Buck.
For which one?
The 455.
Oh,
yeah. I was just thinking that too. Put a big old hopper in that thing.
Here.
I'd rather see. Oh, look at he's got one.
I want to be able to shut my hood.
I found a Ween on Facebook Marketplace. It's a 177. It's the old school style, so it still has that rounded, thin look. And I paid like $500 for it.
Oh hell!
Yeah.
Does that have Teflon seals in it, or is that one of the?
No, you don't want to run Teflon seals on the street. Yeah. But yeah.
Nice.
All right.
That's the.
I'm going to
bigger
bow
one.
out, fellas.
You out?
Thanks for having us, Buck.
See you later.
All right, see you,
Yeah,
Don.
Buck.
Probably next Saturday.
All right, yeah, I'll be back. Same Buck time, same Buck channel.
All right.
All right. See you guys.
Mo Buck's coming back.
All right.
Mo Buck.
All right, I gotta.
I guess I'll buzz out too.
Yeah, I gotta still eating stuff. So
See you later, Testa.
see you, Buck. Thanks.
All right, thanks for stopping. Thanks for helping me out there, Damien. I'm sure I'll be talking to you on the phone soon.
Right on. All right. See you.
See you later. Take care. All right, everybody. We're gonna shut her down here. We got 8 people left. I want to thank you all for sticking around. I want to thank all the mods that were helping out with the links and stuff. And we'll be back next week. Same Buck time, same Buck channel for some more reviews and some live chat. So y'all come back now, you hear? Have a great night, everyone. End broadcast now.